you know One Beard, and it's 5 pet crack, and
Is One Beard actually our final boss?
I don't know what your final boss is.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I
I
forgot you
doubt
have the
it's One
toilets
Beard.
thing.
Last I checked, you guys have a good relationship with One Beard.
Do we though?
Eh.
When was the last
It's
time
not
that we checked?
favorable.
Honestly, last time you checked, it's probably like the last time I thought about it.
He's not killing us, so that's the main thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yeah,
was really, really good that that tribe fixed up our ship, or he would have been pissed. But
I
Probably.
like how you called him a tribe.
I honestly don't even remember who it was that fixed our ship, so I just assumed because it was on an island.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't come back into play at any point in the future.
It was
Probably
the
not.
priest guy.
Oh, right! Now I remember, yeah, that whole forest. Yeah, okay, it's coming back to me.
Maybe he was a
Are you
tribal
hitting
priest.
people with a toilet?
No, I'm proficient in modern toilets
Okay.
as a tool.
Yeah.
I have a +6 to my roll.
+6 to using the toilet.
Yep.
I
I
remember
mean,
that.
that's an important skill.
It is a very good skill.
Oops. Did not mean to do that.
I need the skill when I'm one-handed. Going to the bathroom.
Alright. That's terrifying.
Well, I can't wipe with black razor, so
Understandable, didn't think of that.
I mean, you
that's why I
could.
have
It
one
just
hand.
would probably kill you.
Yeah, it's true. It would just cut me right in half.
You can get real deep, though.
True. You get everything off.
Good old
You know what?
deep.
If you cut the first layer of skin off, you still get all the poop off. So
If you're not doing a
Win-win.
deep clean, are you really cleaning?
exactly.
Have you started recording yet?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome. Any non-campaign viewers we might have had will now be gone by this point.
I usually cut out the beginning section. I haven't uploaded one in a while. No one's been watching them. Also, I've just forgotten to do it repeatedly. But I can tell none of you are rewatching, so nerds.
Not yet. I'm gonna watch it during work.
Yeah, you have to have enough up so that we can binge watch it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna binge
That's
48
what I'm gonna do
hours.
at work.
You're gonna
Yep.
binge
Brandon, that's what
48
we're doing
hours
this
of
weekend.
this conversation.
Yup. This is what I live for, just hearing our own voices.
Insane.
That sounds on brand for Grandpappy.
yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I would really like to.
You're wrong. I love other people's voices because then I get to hear my own more when answering them.
Yar. That's One Beard agreeing.
Thank you, Onebeard. Back in my day, I didn't have young whippersnappers talking about my voice and saying I liked it too much or nothing or whatever.
Oh my god,
Back in
Grandpappy's
my
getting
day,
muted
people
for the
had
rest of this
respect.
session. Alright, someone fill me in whatever Aaron says. Rough day at the office, huh? Alright. Are we ready? Does anybody else need some time here?
I think I'm good.
I'm all good.
Alright, then we shall get started! So, last time, if you remember, you guys were asked to go and to deal with the person that was taxing everybody. And upon finding him, you found his pet kraken. And when you attempt to run away, you ended up getting ambushed by him and a few of his friends. But you successfully managed to fend them off and kill them all.
I thought we paid and then we went back to find him so we could kill him.
Yeah,
We
that's what
did do that.
happened. You
Okay.
Either way, that's what happened. So you guys found yourselves on the ship heading back to Pirate's End after that encounter, if I am not mistaken. So once you arrive back on Pirate's End, I assume that you want make your way to Onebeard again. And he looks over at the group and he goes, "Yar, how'd ye do on ye mission?"
We succeeded.
Aye, that's good to hear, lads. I'm happy to hear that you succeeded in ending that villainous toll booth. Anyways, I do believe it's time for to resume the competition. How long have ye been gone for now? A few days? I suppose ye don't know about the most recent elimination then.
Oh,
I don't
Nope.
think so.
Aye, well, 'twas a sad, sad day, as Shiv Mike was arrested recently by the authorities. And
Oh, that's
since
too bad.
his sentence is longer than the average lifespan of a lich, we've decided to make him walk the proverbial plank.
Wait, Shiv Mike's a lich?
No, but his sentence is longer than a lich's life.
Oh.
Uh, yes, it's tough, but what can you do? Either way,
Did he turn the plank into a shiv?
no, I wish he could have been around to do so. It would have been a mighty fine parting gift. However, uh, since the authorities took him, I could not make him walk the plank. Literally, I will just figuratively make him walk the plank. It's good enough sometimes.
we can do a minor illusion to like make him walk the plank if you feel better.
I think multiple millennium long sentences will do that.
Okay.
Anyways, now that there's only 12 of you remaining, I think it's time to go on to the next event. Are ye ready for that?
Yeah.
Aye,
Yep.
aye.
Alright. With 12 of you, I think that 3 teams of 4 will do, so I'm gonna need to take one of you, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you. And he points at Nathaniel, and he's like, you must go join another team. The other 4, you're on your own.
What if we
Wow.
want Nathaniel on our team?
Then who would you like to switch off instead?
Two.
2. I don't know who 2 is. Alright. You have successfully confused me, old man. Aye, it's time for the next quest. Are ye ready? Nobody's ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, you're ready. I'm still here. That is important. You made me think I disappeared for a second. Alrighty.
Onebeard has very, very little object permanence.
Where'd you go? Who are you?
Tap him on the shoulder. I'm here.
Ah, you teleported. I looked away for a second and you were over there. That's impossible.
I do the thing where I tap him on the other shoulder from where I'm standing.
Who's there? Is it a ghost? Oh, I'm hunted again.
Haha, I gotcha.
It must be the ghost of Shiv Mike. I knew I should have made him walk the plank. Aye. So it's time. I shall now explain the next event. This is a simple task. However, stop making fun of me.
Uh-oh. He can read my mind.
Aye, so I was saying something useful. Oh yes, the next event. This one's an easy one. The last team to successfully complete it, though, will have a member of their team walk the plank, so don't be slow. And if you fail altogether, I'll make everybody walk the plank. Anyways, here we go. As you know, pirates need connections all around the world. And with these connections comes very much help in getting them to do pirate activities. So, your goal this time is you are tasked with gaining favor with any royal. You may choose any royal from within the land, as long as they're recognized by me. If I don't allow it to count, it doesn't count, and you must go out and get another royal. So go choose a kingdom of some kind, and find some kind of royal, and, you know, gain favor. I don't care how. You can do it through friendship, you can blackmail them. It does not matter. I. So, it's time for you to be off. Nathaniel, come with me. I'll go group you with your group. Are you saying that, or are you just whispering it
No,
in your
I'm
head?
thinking that.
Anyways, you may go wherever you wish across the lands. You can keep using your boat. You've kept it in such fine shape up to now. No damage, I see. Well done.
Exactly. We've been careful.
Hey. Alright, off you go. I.
Oh, there's goes Aaron.
It seems as
Oh,
though Grandpappy has fainted.
We've lost him. His time on Earth is done.
Tarford just reaches down and picks up Grandpappy.
Alright, you take Grandpappy.
All right. Well, I guess we should start making some plans then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So any royal.
Do any of you know anyone relatively associated with royalty?
That's what I was just trying to think about too.
I
Nope.
will go first. No.
Um,
I know an elder god that's kind of like royalty, but I don't think we'd be able to overthrow him.
but I thought we just have to make friends, not overthrow him.
Yeah.
I mean, with elder gods, that's kind of the same thing. They respect that.
Hmm.
But I'm not sure that's royalty. I'm trying to think of if I would know any royalty, but from my own backstory. But I don't think so. Otherwise, we could go to one of those cities that has royalty. I think like the
Yeah.
White City or probably something closer to Watch like this.
Do any of us have any connections to any of the three empires, particularly strongly?
I wonder if Grandpappy would, because he's been around for a long time.
Yeah. Well, doesn't he have family somewhere?
Yeah, I think so. I would very much like to ask him, but no.
Once he's out of his siesta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the meantime, why don't you guys take a look around town and see what we can see, since it looks like you guys are just staring at each other waiting for Grandpappy to awaken.
He just looks so peaceful, you know?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
He somehow looks smaller when he's sleeping.
Alright, so as you start looking around town, you see three shops. The first shop is mundane weapons. You have no idea what could be inside. The second shop you see is crazy knickknacks that do weird things. It's got a very long name. And the third shop you see it is called petitions. So yeah, those are the three shops you guys see. So you can explore them as you wish.
What are the
Well,
3 different shops?
I, hmm.
I I heard you say 2 of them, but I missed the third one, or like
The
I
th
guess the first one.
the first one is called Mundane Weapons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just
The second
missed
one
it.
is called something, and the third one is called Petitions.
weird knickknacks, I think, was the second
Yes,
one.
weird
Yeah.
knickknacks and more extravagant doodles.
Okay, I just missed the mundane weapons one.
Every
Yeah.
time you look at the name, the sign that names the second store, it keeps changing. You're starting to think that that sign in its own right is a weird knickknack.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet sign.
Mm.
Which one would we like to visit? I want to look at the knickknack store.
Sure, I'll follow.
All right. So as you guys enter the knickknack store, wow. As you enter the
Oh,
Nick,
Dark Souls 2
yeah,
reference.
I know that's a Dark Souls 2 reference. That's why I said wow.
Yep.
It's not a castle, by the way. It's a store. Anyways, um, so as you enter weird knickknacks and other shenanigans, you see a old-looking fella. However, upon closer inspection, you realize this is just like a 5 foot tall caterpillar with a really long beard. And he looks at
One
you and he
beard?
goes, "No, long beard." And he looks at you and he goes, "Oi, how you doing?
Pretty good.
What
You?
Pretty
brings you
good.
to my store?"
Just taking a look around.
"Oh, you're taking a look around,
Brow.
see? I love it when people come to my store. Knickknacks and other doodads. It makes me so happy.
Yeah, if I'm
Anyways,
honest, I saw the sign and thought it was real interesting.
yes, it is a cool sign. It changes all the time to what I'm thinking the name of the store should be. I don't really know what to call it. Anyways, I got a brand new item yesterday.
Ooh,
Uh,
what's that?
it's this ball here. And he shows a ball that's like it's half red, half white, and it's just circular. And it's just he shows it to you guys and he's like, "Look at this! See here, it's real interesting. Don't know what it does. You should buy it."
How much?
Uh, 10 gold? That sounds
Hmm.
fair.
That seems like kind of a lot.
It does, you're right. 9 gold.
Hmm. What about this sweet hat? And I give him my jester cap with bells. I'll show it to him.
That is a very fancy hat. What does it do?
Well, I'm not sure either, but I think
Hmm,
maybe we can swap. I'll figure out what the ball does. You
swap.
figure out what the hat does.
Well, I know that the ball is magical. How do I know your hat is magical?
Just look at it. Doesn't it look magical?
Alright, roll persuasion. Hmm, does look a little magical. Oh, maybe it has some kind of jester magic on it. I'll tell you what, you give me the hat and throw in just 2 pieces of gold, and I'll give you this ball.
1 gold in the hat.
1.5.
Sure.
Done.
Does it have a
Alright,
name or is it just red
so
and white ball?
with that, he gives you the ball, and you can call the ball. Screw that jester, he's a dick. Um, he only causes problems. The one boss fight you can summon him for is just terrible. Um,
Yep.
anyways, Jester Thomas, I think I don't remember his name.
Yep.
Uh, anyways, so he gives you it, and you can put it as a pocket ball. Yeah, call it a pocket ball.
Okay.
Anyways, you big fella, what do you
Yes,
want from my store?
What's your special offer?
My special offer for you is this. And he pulls out a, the ball's magical. And he
Oh,
pulls out a pin. And on the pin, it looks like it's a clover.
What is that?
Hmm, this is my lucky pin.
I see. What
It's
does it do?
very lucky.
Hmm. I like to be lucky.
Good.
So how do you know it's lucky?
Because it causes great luck upon the wearer. At least that's what the traveling salesman told me.
Hmm.
Hmm. Just before I slaughtered him. It was fun.
Ooh, how did you slaughter him?
Ooh, using my arms. And with that, like, he raises, like, 7 arms.
Oh my goodness, I didn't see all those.
Yes, that's why I stand behind this desk.
Hmm, fair enough. How much for it?
How much? Well, let's see. This seems like a solid. I had lots of pleasure taking in this kill, so I'll only give it for 5 gold.
Okay. What about this? We arm wrestle. If I win, you give it to me for 2 gold.
Hmm.
If I lose, I'll buy it for 10.
How many arms do I get to use?
However many you can fit on my one arm.
Alright! And with that, he goes and he whips out a table from the back and he slams it down in the middle of the room. And as you see him stepping out from behind the desk to do it, you look down and you just see the side of his body is just packed with arms.
Are they just jacked?
They're not jacked, but there's a
like
ton.
tiny little caterpillar,
Yeah,
like
they're little like caterpillar arms, but there's a ton of them. And he sits down, and all of a sudden you see them all scrunch up, and they like merge into one giant fist. And he slams on the table and he says, "All right!" And that fist has an arm, and it looks ripped.
That
Let's
certainly
do
is an
this.
impressive trick. Can you teach me how to do that?
Ha! You have too few arms for that. You see, one on each side just won't do.
I was hoping I could merge my 2 arms into one.
That would be very impressive. Come back when you have 6 or more, and I can teach you this trick.
You
It will.
know, I might actually get some more arms if I get more experienced in the world. So
That
I may
sounds.
take you up on that.
As I said, 6 or more, and I can try to teach you this trick. However, it won't be cheap.
Dang. I think unfortunately I probably cap out at 4.
Hmm. Well, if you can find another set of arms after that, you never know.
I'll look into it and I'll remember your offer.
Good to know.
All right, let's do this.
All right, and he slams his arms down on the table, or his arm down on the table, and he pops it up, and he's like, "Are you ready, son?"
Indeed, I am. Let's
Are
go.
you winning, son?
Oh, we're gonna find out if he's winning. All right, so I guess this is just straight strength check against each other.
Okay.
Let's see what he rolls. Boom. Oh, this is winnable.
All right. Should I rage for this? Yeah, I want to win a arm wrestle. I'm gonna use a rage for this, so I
Let's.
get advantage on strength checks.
Oh no, this is still a straight strength check.
Sorry.
Okay, the second he sees you go into a rage, he goes, "Oh, buddy, you seem a little angry on this. I'm gonna have to try." And he like he digs his elbow into the table, and you just see his other arms getting kind of smaller, and his arms grows even further in size.
I'd have it no other way. This is meant to be a good arm wrestle.
Yes, it is. So you'll
All
roll.
right.
Okay, go ahead, roll.
Okay. Okay. And Ooh, that's pretty good. You said a strength check?
Yeah. Yeah,
For a
beat
check, that would be a
21 to beat.
20, 22.
You got him by 1.
Woo-hoo! I rolled an 18 and I have a +4 to strength.
So yeah, you just barely get him down. And he like just like the back of his wrist just touches the table and then he pulls it back up, but by then he knows he's lost and he goes, "Whoa! You're a strong little fella, aren't you?"
Oh my goodness, you're strong yourself.
Anyways, you've thoroughly impressed me. I'll hold up my end of the bargain. 2 gold, it's yours.
Very well, and I'll put down 3. The
Ah,
extra is for a good arm wrestle.
such a gentleman. You're always free to come back here to knickknacks and paddywhacks.
I
You have
like
a
that
dog?
name, actually. That name's growing on me. I think you're close to something there.
It's not
That's
bad.
amazing.
If I get some cows and then start punching them, then it's real honest. Anyways,
Here, punch me once, then you can say you've punched a cow. Well, a bull, but close enough.
then he just kind of like puts his fist up on your fist, like with a little tap, and he says, "I
Fist
suppose
bump.
that'll do."
Perfect. Maybe if I get some gold someday, I can join you in investing in your business, and
It's a
then we could.
wonderful business.
All I have is 17 gold. I don't consider that much of an investment yet. Perhaps I'll come back.
It still counts. So that is 100% where that joke was stolen from.
Oh, that
Anyways,
yes.
so yeah, you get the lucky charm.
Lucky charm. Excellent. I want to pin it to my belt.
Pin
I
it to your
was-
belt? Okay.
I think maybe we should put it on Grandpappy for reasons that I personally find funny.
Oh.
The sleeping grandpap. I just got it. Nice.
That would be great.
I have this really tall green hat.
We need to, yeah. So it's
Great.
knick-knack, paddywhacks, and a haberdashery.
No. I don't even know anymore.
You have made Brandon
This is now my
speechless.
favorite
That's
store.
achievement.
I fully planned on coming back here once I have gold to be an investor.
You must name
Yeah.
the store in order to find it.
Knickknacks and paddywhacks. I'm adding it to
Yep.
my notes.
Same. That's what
However-
I'm calling it.
Oh man, it's great. It's great to have customers and knickknacks and other stuff. Anyways, you gentleman over there who hasn't made a business transaction with I this far, and as he's saying that, his arms go back to normal. What would you like from my store?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Do you have any magical artifacts?
Sonny, I believe everything in this store is magical in some way.
Okay. Do any of them hold
Yes!
Eldritch
And with
secret?
that, he turns around and he pulls out a table and he sits it down in front of you and he says, "This table!"
Do any of the items hold eldritch secrets? Maybe something tied to an elder god, perhaps.
Yes! This table!
Okay, tell me more about the table.
Well, you see, this table was forged by somebody whom I don't know. So it could have been an Eldritch God. In fact, it probably was, because it's signed here, Eli, the Eldritch God. You see right there, and he points to, like, the side, where there's etched into the side, it says Eli.
I've never heard of the god Eli.
You haven't heard of it? Well, now's your time to start worshipping Eli. By the table. This is like a little
Okay.
coffee table, by the way. It's not big.
Oh,
You see,
wait,
this
sorry.
is
What?
really
What?
hard for me to part with because it was forged by Eli. So,
Book
it's
of
gonna
Eli?
cost you 15 gold for Eli's table.
What are you gonna do with a table, Rumpus?
Is that the table we just arm wrestled on?
No.
Oh, a
Oh, I
different
thought it
table.
was.
I mean, I don't really know what I could do with the table. I can't really carry it around. I'm not super strong.
Oh, that's no problem. And he smacks the side of the table, and it just shrinks down into like something you could hold in your hand.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty neat.
okay. That's become considerably more useful and practical now.
Yes. And you see, he puts in your hand, and as you reach out to grab it, immediately you just like almost drop it to the ground because it's still the same weight as the table.
Oh, well, that's a lot less useful.
Are you kidding? That would be awesome. You could throw a table at
Oh,
Yeah, that is
That's-
pretty amazing.
that is actually pretty useful. Yeah, you're right. Hmm. If nothing else, it would also be really, really, really good for a prank. I'm just thinking. Rumpus is just thinking that in the back of his head.
15 gold and Eli's table could be yours.
15, eh?
You see, it was forged by Eli. That makes it more valuable.
Well. I don't know if I'd be willing to part with it for 15. How about
Eli the
5?
master craftsman. 5. That seems a little low for a table forged by Eli the master craftsman, Eldritch God.
I want to meet Eli.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also want to meet Eli.
That is
If
the
we
royalty we need to find. We're finding Eli.
if we can meet Eli, I will pay 15 gold.
Well, sadly, I don't know where Eli is at this current moment. However, as I said, 5 gold's a little cheap. I can offer you an arm wrestle. Win you pay 5, lose you pay 20.
I feel like after watching you arm wrestle my friend over there, you would probably break me in half. So I'm not all up on that.
Fair
So
enough.
what about a game of precision?
I'm very precise.
Okay. So I'm just going to tack off a little piece of parchment over here. And what we're going
That's
to do...
Eli's parchment.
Why don't you trade him some of Eli's parchment for some of his table?
Sure.
Oh, I thought you were taking my parchment. Apologies.
Oh no, I was
That's
just
your
taking
own
it from my
parchment.
bag.
But that's also Eli's parchment, isn't it?
I
I
can't.
think
Is
it
it
may
signed
be.
by Eli? Eli signs all of his products.
It absolutely is, and
Oh.
I'm going to just wiggle my fingers when I pass it a page to him, and use minor illusion, and it'll say Eli on the bottom left corner.
So as he grabs it from me, he looks down and he goes, "Ah! This is a wonderful illusion you placed on this. However, not signed by Eli. You do know this is Knickknacks and Seeing Through Minor Illusion store.
Oh.
You should have read the name before coming in.
Well, more the fool me, I guess.
Anyways, about this game of precision.
Okay. So, I'm going to take this signed piece of parchment over here, and we're both going to toss 3 of these. hold on, where are they? We're both going to throw these crossbow bolts I have like darts. We're
All
each
right.
gonna get 3.
Who has the bigger beer belly? Because that probably determines who will win.
Probably the centipede.
Sorry, Dan, you might be losing this one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give it a go anyway.
You want to play darts?
Well,
All right,
I'm
fine.
not.
We each get 3 throws. Let's do it.
All right.
So I'll get 3 dex checks. So how does this go? Do we alternate shots, or do I go all 3, you go all 3, you go all 3, then I go all 3? How does this go?
I guess you'll go all 3 because that's the courteous thing to do, and then I'll do my 3 after.
Fair enough. All right, I've got a note on what roll equals what score, and they're gonna be doing. You're both gonna be doing dex checks on this. So he goes, all right, here I go. And he starts once again morphing his arm, but this time it's like a very precise, like tiny, like it's almost like it's like everything is sharp and shiny. And it
Okay.
kind of looks really weird. However, it looks very not good for you.
Hmm.
Stop asking questions like that. That's not good for my health.
I want to add it to my notes.
I don't think we ever said his name.
Mr. Knack.
Mr.
What's your name?
My name! My name is Mr. Knickknack.
Perfect. Glad to meet you.
That's
Oh,
spelt
I'm Tarfer, by the way.
Nick spelt with an N first, and Knack spelt with an N first. Alright, it's my turn! Allow me to throw my thing.
That looks
Allow
ridiculous when you write it out.
Yeah.
Oh man. Looks so bad. um everyone's just writing out knick-knack now.
Mr. Knickknack. Yep.
Alright, my first throw! Let's see how it goes! Oh! So he chucks it, and just immediately dead bullseye. 50 points for me! Anyways, here comes my second throw. Chucks it, and it goes straight into the 7. And he goes, ooh, that one's a little bit of a miss. It's not bad though, I still have 57 points. And he grabs the last dart and he goes, finally, my chance for victory. And he chucks it. And straight into the triple 20, maximum points in one shot, 60. He goes, haha, 117 points. I wish you luck.
Oh boy.
Okay. You said Dex, right?
Yeah, 3 dex checks. You can have as
Here we
much.
go.
Okay, so your first throw. Ooh.
Ooh.
Do you want to
Ooh.
hold? Wait for the
Yeah,
third one?
I'll
Okay.
I'll wait for the third.
So your first throw, you launch it, and it kind of slips from your hand and goes further up than you wanted. However, you get a little bit lucky, and it hits straight into the double 19. And you
Okay.
get 38, and you're like, okay. Oh, that's a pretty good first shot. And then the second shot, boom, straight as an arrow, straight into the triple 20.
Woo!
Oh, 98 points through 2 shots. You have a chance at defeating me. You only need 19 more. That's danger. Hopefully you don't mess this up too much.
No pressure.
So once again, same thing, straight into the double 19, and it's just enough. You beat him by the double. He goes, oh, you've won. How could I have let this happen? That one throw got away from me and it cost everything. Fine. You can have the table for 5 gold.
Awesome.
And
Good
he
game, by
hands
the
you
way.
the tiny table again.
Good game, my friend.
Good game indeed. Does anybody remember whose table that is?
Eli?
Eli's table?
Eli, thank you. I had no idea. So yeah, you can call that Eli's table
Woo! I've got Eli's table.
for
That's a
5
pretty
gold.
sweet item.
Asking on behalf of my friend there, could you show him how to make it big and small?
Easy, you just give it a little thump on top, and you think big or you think small.
Does my lucky clover do anything like that?
Oh, your lucky clover does not go big or small.
Oh,
That would be very odd if you came to a knickknack store and you bought two different things that only grew and shrank in size, and only one of them was Eli's.
fair enough. Fair enough. I suppose I was just curious to see if any
Who
of our
knows?
other trinkets did anything.
Indeed. Oh, your friend seems to be waking up there.
Hello.
Oh.
That
Ooh,
was a long.
Grandpappy, you're alive. We were worried
I
for a minute.
am.
Hello and welcome to Knickknacks and Eli Stuff.
What?
Would you like to buy? Would you like to buy something?
Sure. What do you have? Tell me
You
about
might want
what
to
I.
describe the character he's looking at.
Oh yeah, so you immediately just see like a 5 foot tall centipede with a ton of arms on each side. But it's a person and he's got a big white beard.
Are the arms back to normal?
Yeah, the arms are back to normal.
I like your beard.
Thank you. I am fond of yours.
Thank
Anyways,
you.
I have this, and he pulls out a circle.
What is this?
It's a circle.
What does it do?
It's circular. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what it does. I found it at a yard sale.
Can I do detect magic? Can I like take a little bit and
Yeah.
ritual cast detect magic? So like 10 minutes of me just kind of staring at the dude and be like, oh.
So you and Knick Knack just stare at each other for a few minutes,
Yes.
and then eventually
Yeah, I can still check your clover as well too.
so eventually you find out that it is magical, and so is the clover.
Oh, did anyone else buy anything? Is anything else magical around?
I got a
Yes.
table that can shrink.
I've got
Okay,
this red
that's
and white
magical.
ball that is also magical.
Oh, sweet. All right. Well, you know what? How much is this circle?
Oh, the circle is 5 gold. Because I
I've got
like your
2.
beard. You've got
Oh,
2.
okay, 3. How about 3? Because I like your beard.
Hmm. Roll persuasion. That's very persuasive. I'll give you a chance.
Nat
I
20.
agree! I do have a wonderful beard!
You
3 gold it
do!
is!
Awesome. Thank you. Good doing business with you.
It's always a pleasure! And so you have acquired the circle.
Sweet. Wait, so question. He's a centipede, right?
Centipede.
Yes.
Oh, I definitely called him a caterpillar.
Yeah.
Oh
he-
yeah, no, he is a caterpillar, you're right.
Oh, okay. So my
Doesn't
joke
matter,
that I
it's
was
the
about to
same
make
thing,
was
let's
not
be
good.
honest. Yeah, that's right, I'm insectist.
Oh no, I was gonna say human centipede, but
No, he's not a
Oh,
human
no.
centipede. He's a centipede. There are 3
oh,
tiny
okay. He's not a
centipedes
human
stacked on
dash
top of each other.
centipede.
What?
Okay. He's not a human dash
No,
centipede, like
he's
a
not.
human. Okay.
He is a
Okay.
giant centipede.
Okay, sweet.
I guess caterpillar. Whatever.
Can anyone catch me up to speed about what happened during my nap?
Yes! We spoke about the table.
Ah, a table.
Mhm. Do you
Rumpus's
know
table.
whose table this is?
Whose?
Mm.
It's my table.
It's Rumpus's table.
It's my table.
Ah, nice table.
And nobody else's.
Is it anyone else's? Should I be concerned?
Just maybe keep an eye out for anybody called Eli.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Thank you for
Okay.
coming to Knickknacks and more of Eli's things.
Do you have anything else of Eli's things?
I might in the back. Actually, I have this, and he pulls out a piece of paper signed by Eli.
All the parchment.
Does it say this stuff is owned by Eli? Do not touch.
No, it's just got Eli's signature,
Oh.
which you recognize
Oh,
as that of
jeez.
the signature on the table. I have Eli's paper as well.
Does that also do anything exciting?
I'm sure it does.
Is my detect magic still on? I guess I would just keep holding
The
concentration.
paper is magical. Guess what? Everything in this store, including Knickknack, is magical.
Oh, sweet. Then I might. You know what? Can I stare at Knickknack again and cast Identify?
Yeah, he's Knickknack.
Okay, sweet. Can I identify the other stuff, like the piece of paper?
Knickknack keeps getting in the way.
It just says Knickknack. It's an overload.
Every time you try and identify something, it just gets Knickknack.
It's just literally a magical knickknack. How much for the piece of paper?
Oh, well, this is my prized possession.
Why
4
is it your
silver.
No!
Why is it your prized possession?
Okay.
This is 10 gold. It's part of Eli's set. You
Do we
see,
get a bonus if we have the entire set?
yes, legend has it that when you reunite all of Eli's things, his table, his parchment, and his pen, you become something.
Oh, why don't I add the circle?
You probably get to meet Eli.
Not sure if
Oh.
that's a good thing.
Yes, Eli, the master craftsman lich demilord.
Oh boy. What did I miss?
Not much.
Should we maybe like keep it and then like put it in the bag of holding so then no one else can have it? And then
I'm
they
sorry.
can't be like, haha, we reunited.
I
Does this
can't
make
keep
sense
it
to
together. This is so stupid.
Hey, we
Oh
broke
my
Brandon.
God. I came up with all of this.
You know what? How about
Alright, Eli's
9
paper!
gold,
10 gold!
9 gold, 4 silver, and 8 copper.
You know what? Sold!
Okay.
You have Eli's parchment now.
You have Eli's pen?
No! I wish.
You know where that can be obtained?
No!
Do you care?
Yes! How? Not anymore! I've lost my 2 pieces of Eli's stuff.
Can you tell us anything more about Eli?
I can tell you that the name of this store is currently Knickknacks and None of Eli's Things. Anyways, care for anything else?
Do you have a glass of water? I'm a little thirsty after my nap.
Yes! And you just see him,
Thank
you see him pull something out from behind the desk, and it's an empty cup, and he just leans over and opens his mouth, and just water spews out into it, and he goes, "Here! He hands it to you.
Thank you. Glug, glug, glug.
Ocean?
Wow, Grandpappy, you'll just drink
46.
anything.
You drank. That wasn't a potion. That was a glass of water.
His mouth, I assumed it was magical. If it's...
If Knick-Knack is that magical, then this should be magical too.
You know what? Screw it. As you're drinking the water, it immediately becomes somebody else's spit.
Oh. Oh.
This
Is
water.
it... Whose spit? Is it Topper's spit? It's really like grimy.
You don't know, but you feel like you'll recognize them the second you'll see them.
What?
You'll
that
know whose
Eli's
spit
spit?
this was.
Was that Eli's?
Oh.
No,
Is
it was
this
not.
Eli's? Oh.
You're pretty sure it wasn't Eli's spit.
I look around at all my party members and keep drinking.
It is none of their spit. But you have a sense that the next time you see the person whose spit that was, you'll instantly know you drank their spit.
Awesome.
This is
That thirst
Nice.
quenching.
wonderful. So, do you guys need anything else from knickknacks and shinny nicks?
Do you have any kind of crown or anything that might signal someone royal?
Yes! I have this! And with
That was
that,
my original thought coming in here. I completely forgot about it.
he pulls out a cape. He's like, this!
Ooh,
The cape of the king!
I like the cape.
Ooh.
You can see it's royalty because it's purple and gold.
From where is it?
Ah, this is straight lifted off the King of Sarth's back.
Ooh, interesting. How'd you get it?
helpful.
I took it off the King of Sarth's back
How did you manage that? That's
using
impressive.
my many arms.
Wait, isn't that the guy that disappeared a while ago under mysterious circumstances?
Shh.
Did you kill him?
No.
Insight.
That's how I was also just gonna roll insight.
You have no clue. This man is
Oh, no.
impossible to read. Anyways,
The thing.
if you're looking for this cape, it will cost you a measly 1,525 gold.
1 copper.
No deal.
Persuasion.
I will give you a 1 copper discount.
Deal.
Tell you what, you can borrow it for today to see if you like it. How's that?
Sure.
But if it does not return here within 24 hours, I will find you. And I will find you. Okay?
Grandpappy, leave it.
Yeah, let's leave it.
Okay. You can come find us anyway, and if you have any funny or like stuff from Eli or anyone that would be interesting.
No!
Okay.
I have another question. How do you track down the king? Because we're just trying to find some royalty.
How do you track down the king that's been missing?
Well, not that king specifically necessarily, but just in
Oh,
general.
the leaders of Sarth. Well, you
Yeah.
would probably go to Carvite and then go find the main government building there, and they're probably sat around in a semicircle making laws.
Okay. Good to know.
hmm
Thank you. We might be back for some more Eli stuff if you ever have some.
Well, I have so many of Eli's things.
Wait, you have more Eli things? I thought you said you didn't have any more.
Yeah,
Exactly.
your store's name actually changed to that at one point.
Can't you see? Knickknacks and whatever I feel like having at the time.
Sure enough, the sign shows that.
Mm-hmm. Name of the store, you should know. You came in here, not me.
Question: how much would it
Yes.
cost to buy the sign?
To buy my sign? Well, I mean, as a precursor, you know, it changes to the name of my store and only that, right?
Yeah, it would
All
just be
right.
interesting to see what you're thinking from time to time.
Well, it would be 100 gold since it brings in customers, and I don't want to keep thinking of these every session.
Not 50. I'll put in 50 gold.
I thought you were broke.
No, sir.
I've been conned in my own store. How could you do that in the store of knickknacks and never getting conned?
Because it was a negotiation.
I was negotiating. I wasn't conning.
A businessman doing business.
I didn't say I only had 3 gold. I said 3 gold.
You made a good deal, good sir. Either way,
Thank
100 gold for my sign.
I'm putting in 50. If anyone else wants to put in for this, just to annoy Brandon, I am down.
I don't have much.
I
No.
only have 17.
I
I
have
also
like
don't have too much.
I have like
Okay, never mind.
20.
Dang.
Good. That was close.
It was.
I don't know why I agreed to sell it. It's not for sale anymore.
Actually, I turned to everyone else. Did we happen to, like, stock the boat with stuff?
Oh
Oh,
no, we haven't yet. That's a good
You
You
idea.
need food. I have bananas. And he just whips out bananas from out of nowhere. And there's just 7 bananas sitting there in like.
You what
Oh.
about like basic ship supplies, like some rope and anchor, that type
Cannonballs.
tarps.
Yes,
Gunpowder.
bananas! And he pushes the bananas further forward.
How much for the bananas?
The bananas are 1 gold a banana.
That's an expensive
Oh my goodness,
banana.
no.
No, thank you.
But
Are
the
they
bananas
magical?
are the
Are they
perfect.
Eli's bananas?
The bananas are the perfect boating supplies. And no, they're not Eli's bananas. Do you see his signature upon the banana?
No, but I hadn't looked at them closely. That's why I was asking.
Are they magical?
Yes. Also, would you really buy Eli's banana? Honestly,
Hey, you
don't
know what?
answer
We can
that.
build an Eli at that point if we have Eli's banana.
You've got the most important piece. Get little Eli Juniors running around.
oh boy.
Yep. If we have his DNA, we can make a clone.
Oh boy. Either way, the perfect boating supplies. The boating bananas.
I think we'll pass on those for now.
Alright.
I'll take one.
Okay. And he gives you 1 boating banana for 1 gold.
Okay. Wait.
Oh.
This is the best store ever.
Yeah.
Can we, like, save this location?
You're in
I already
Pirate's
have it in
End.
my
It's
notes,
not that
and I'm
hard.
planning to come back and invest.
Yep.
Yes. Hey, can we invest in your company?
Why,
much are your
yes, you
stocks?
can.
How much is a stock?
Oh, you don't buy stocks with me. You buy thoughts.
How much for a thought?
You give me money and I give you my thoughts.
That's not an investment. That's just giving you money. We need return on investment. What's the ROI of this company?
The ROI is 1 thought for 1 investment.
Terrible.
I think it's pretty
Terrible
good.
deal. I expect if I give you 1 gold, I expect 1 silver at the end of the year, at least. 10% increase.
Alright, you give me 1 gold now and I will give you a silver at the end of the year.
And for
Every
future
year.
years.
No!
Then no.
Then no deal. Can't you tell the name of this store? Knickknacks and Bad Investments.
Oh, you
He
changed
he
it.
accept Tarfer's
Interesting.
2 gold.
Yep. What's
You will be in my thoughts. Twice.
excellent? That means I am immortal. I will never be forgotten.
For as long as Knickknack dies.
He's pretty strong. I have faith in him.
He's got a good business going.
I'll be back when I have more arms, so you can teach me how to do that weird morphin thing.
Good. I will give you a discount for your generous investment.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Sir
Thank you
Knack.
for coming to Knickknacks, and now you're leaving town.
Bye.
I turn
Bye.
around for half a second to see if the sign changes.
When as you're staring at it, it changes to Knickknacks and go away. Tarfer is gonna make a deal with the wrong person before the end of this campaign.
He already has.
Oh man. How did you lose your character in your last campaign? Well, I traded his soul for an extra pair of arms.
Hey, it's better than what was it? Two decks or something?
Two
one
decks,
point
yeah.
dexterity.
2 decks, that's what Guillaume did. Sold his soul for 2 decks.
First campaign.
See, at least there.
First episode.
Yeah, first episode. That's
Yeah.
what I meant.
At least Tarfer's gonna get 2 arms.
Yeah, sounds like a great deal.
2 Tarfer arms. That's pretty powerful.
That should double his dexterity and strength.
Yeah, I'm sure it's easier to control 4 arms than it is 2.
Oh, I'm sure.
Gonna make you way more dexterous.
Okay, well then it should double his
It's not
strength.
gonna overload your brain.
It's all about learning. Physical therapy.
Yeah, you just need some physio for the new arms.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you leave Knickknacks and now I'm out of business.
General Tarfer. Hello there.
You look back and you see that the only other stores are still mundane weapons and petitions.
That mundane weapons shop might actually have some boat supplies.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would make sense. Let's go. Yeah, let's go stock up some boat supplies.
Yeah. I figured the knick-knack store would have it. That's why I originally went in, but
He had the bananas.
Can anyone tell me what we're actually doing here?
Oh, that's a good point.
Where are we, and how did we get here, and why are we here?
Vorkin, you want to catch Grandpappy up?
well, we're just in the town. We were just going through to a couple stores to find some boat supply. Were you there when we talked about the Royals and all that? I don't remember when you dropped.
No, I did. I dropped at when we gave away Nathaniel.
Okay, so our task is to make friends with a royal, any kind of royal.
Oh, okay.
So we were trying to figure out how best to do that.
That makes sense.
Your task was to gain favor of Royal. Just gonna throw that out there. Anyways,
Oh, okay, gain favor. Close enough. Make friends.
making
Blackmail?
friends would fulfill that. Blackmail was the other thing I had offered as advice.
Yeah. One of the two.
That makes sense.
We could go reestablish the King of Washlantis.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that would be
that's actually
good.
a good idea.
We were
Sure.
trying to think if any of us had any connections to any of the major empires.
Grandpappy, have you ever come in contact with a king or a prince or something in your long life?
Or even if
Considering I have not finished my backstory, I have no clue. But, I'm just gonna roll a D100 and see.
You
what
know,
happens.
this just isn't session 11.
It's fine.
Technically 10 because
No.
the April Fools.
No, I have not run into royalty. I've run into many other kind of creatures, but not royalty.
Interesting.
old Fandil never ever really wanted to talk to the royalty. He liked the little folk more than the big ones.
No
That literally
Napoleons.
little folk, or
Yeah, Napoleon.
No, like
Common.
yeah.
Common folk.
I mean, he liked me, and I'm little, so. Anyways, let's get some boat supplies. Brandon? Do you want to go through us getting boat supplies, or do
oh
you want to
no, we're
just like?
gonna go through it.
Oh, okay.
Tarfer's gonna just stand outside.
Matt doesn't want our pre-game boat supplies. Alright, so what are you guys exactly looking for as you walk into mundane weapons?
I guess like cannonballs, tarps,
Um,
gunpowder, that sort of
boat
thing.
supply crate. Everything
Alright.
you need in one crate.
So as you look around, you immediately find boat supply crate. Everything you need in one crate. And it's marked as 1.5 gold non-negotiable.
Can we haggle for this?
Um, question. Hello, sir. Sir.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Hello.
interested in the boat supply crate. Does this come with food, or is it only non-perish? Is it like only like stuff for the boat?
It sits here forever. I can't put perishables in it or else it would go bad. So it's only
Okay, if I give
non-perishable
you 2
items.
gold, can I have the perishable items as well?
Alright, you can have some food. Just grab a few apples or whatever from the apple station.
Okay, are you looking?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
I
what's this over
immediately
here?
take. I call Tarfer in. He grabs the crate, and then I call Rumpus in, and we start shoveling as much food as we
And
can till he stops us
hey,
into the bag of
what
holding.
are these weapons over here?
As
I
you
go
start
with them.
shoveling food, he basically immediately stops you after like a couple days rations.
Hey, what are these weapons here? These look pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's a battle axe. I use that for battle axes.
Do you have any other cool weapons in the back
I
that
tried
aren't
to get a
displayed
couple
here?
more apples in.
He slaps you.
Do you have any more weapons in the back that I might be interested in?
Yeah, I know that you're trying to get me in the back. Let me check. No, there's nothing in the back.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Come back to normal. What?
Will do.
Does he also have a
Mundane
changing name sign?
weapons? No. It's just this guy's name I actually had and nobody said it.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Norm.
What's
Nice
your
to
last name?
Norm.
Your Norm. Norm.
Yes.
Is your middle name Norm?
I don't have a middle name. That would be
Oh.
abnormal.
Ah. Okay.
Thank you.
Grandpappy at your service. Let's go.
Grandpappy out.
I guess.
Goodbye.
Yes. I like that. That newfangled play.
Alright, so as
Okay,
you
bye.
leave mundane weapons, come back out, you see knickknacks and more other things. And you see petitions. Are the two stores in the area.
Should we go into petitions? We've hit up the other two.
Yeah, may as
Sure.
well.
Let's go into petitions.
Alright, so as you walk into petitions, you see just like some happy-go-lucky girl behind the desk, and she's just sitting there smiling.
Oh,
Hello! Hi, hi,
what kind of
hi!
stuff do you sell?
I sell petitions!
What does that mean exactly?
If you want something done, I get it done here!
We need to find some royalty.
Petition to find royalty! Here you go, I wrote it all up, that'll be 5 gold! She slaps down a petition in front of you.
So what happens when we buy this petition?
When you buy it, you can get people to sign it, and if you get enough signatures, it happens.
How many signatures do we need for
I
this
don't
to
know. It
happen?
depends on the petition.
But for
How
this
hard is it to
petition,
make it happen?
for the royalty petition, how many signatures would we need?
Oh, you'd probably need a lot for that one. That sounds like a very hard petition to get. You would probably need a couple thousand signatures for something like that.
Hmm.
However, if it's like a petition for let me eat an apple, then it would probably be like 5.
Why not one? Like you're eating an apple.
It's true. How
So
do you
don't.
know? And she whips out an apple and she starts eating it.
Did you have 5 signatures?
No, I had an apple behind the deck.
Oh, okay, I see.
Fancy.
Yes. So, do you want a petition? I saw this one 5 gold.
I think I'm good for now.
Oh, you don't want
I'm
this
good.
petition? Oh, it looks such a cool petition.
I'll pass.
Okay, no
Me
petitions
too.
for you.
All right. And I guess I'll leave the store.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey,
Bye.
could we try the permit shop? Would they have like royalty friendship permit?
You can go to the permit shop if you wish.
I do not
Alright.
wish.
If I'm the only one, then we don't have to go. But if anyone
I'm
wants,
gonna walk to the boat because I need to put these supplies down. I'm big and strong, but I can't carry these forever.
that makes sense. Vorkan, Rumpus, do you want to go to the permit shop, or is it just me?
I mean, I don't know what the permit shop would give us. That would be
Yeah.
useful.
It would probably
That's
give you a
true.
permit of some kind.
Yeah.
But I don't think we really need a permit for this.
Okay. You're right.
Yeah, I'm not
never
really
mind.
sure how that would help.
I guess we can go with Tarfer to the boat.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree then.
Alright, so, yeah, you guys can get to the boat and do whatever you want from there.
How would we
Alrighty.
track down the King of Washland?
You'd probably go towards Washlantis.
Yeah,
And
I meant
then-
as asking a party, but like, how do we want to go about doing this?
Yeah, I threw that idea out there to begin with. I'm not entirely sure it's a good idea.
Or do we want to go to one of the other cities like Carfight or whatever?
Yeah, basically, where do we want to go to spend some time, make our name known a little bit, probably do some odd jobs for whatever empire.
Yeah.
Which one's the least like one that's like terrible to people?
Well, I mean, they're all. I don't think they're all that great.
Let me
Oh.
pull up my notes on the history of this world.
Yes,
As we
I'm
go.
pulling out mine as well.
Funny, I think we all have a copy of the same book.
Really? Wow, that's
Wow.
cool. Maybe we should go somewhere where we haven't been. Or,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
don't
we
think-
could pass through my town and get some brick bread and biscuits.
Is
Wait,
there
where's
any
your
royalty
town?
in your town?
No. But we could pass through.
Which town is your family located in? Because we might want to help that empire if
I don't know what location. I know the town, but I don't know what what country it's in at the moment.
What's the name
One
of the
second,
town?
let me check. The name of the town. I'm checking my backstory because it's a little village. It's just a gnome village. Boonbonk.
Boon
The
Bonk.
little village of Boonbonk.
Came up with that one on your own, didn't you?
Boonbonk. I sure did.
it's right next to Mount Volcano.
You wish it was next to Mount Volcano. It's over here. You want
Yeah, I
some?
do. I do wish it was there. I want to go to Mount Volcano.
No, it's gonna be.
Where is it?
Did not see.
First to find it gets to feel good about themselves.
Oh, I got it. Where I'm from, the Jaded Dragons area, and so we could go help them, I guess, and then it might help
There, I see
like
it.
my town and stuff.
What's the royal city for the Jaded Dragons?
It's Albrechtchal.
All
Albrechtchal.
Albrechtel.
Albrechtal. It's Albrechtal. It's
Okay.
it's the the true form of a holy city. So you might like it, Vorkan.
Cool. Well, we can kind of head that way.
There might be some like gang or psychopaths, but like it's a good place. You just gotta go to the right areas.
I mean, Boonbonk isn't really that far out of the way from there, so we could do that. I'm fine with that.
Sure, let's do it.
We can sail around the coast and then dock over here somewhere.
Yes, sounds great.
Alright. Sounds fun. So, you guys. Uh. Oh, shoot.
I'm just trying to read about the Jaded Dragons.
I read a little bit. Pretty much said what I read.
So I see in my book that they follow some kind of a deity. Do you happen to know who that is, Grandpappy?
Um, can I roll history on that?
Sure.
All right.
You know that
11.
it's located in the Great Lake just north of Albrechtal. However, you don't really know too much about it since being so far away it hasn't you haven't bothered to learn much about the deity of the land.
Yeah, we never really went to like the deity of the land. It's in the lake, but we kind of did other stuff. Like we went into the big forest beside. I've gone into the desert below, and I've done some adventuring some other places, but never really much of of the religious type, as you guys know. So
I wonder
I
if
don't
it's
really
the same
know.
one as the old one, or maybe it's a competing god to him.
Yeah, that'd
I
be
have no
interesting to know.
clue. Who's the old one again? I don't remember. I'm an old one.
The old one
You
is
are.
that god that saved us from our shipwreck and has actually saved me twice.
Oh, right. Oh, wow. Maybe it is the old one. We can go and see him for you.
I think
Yeah.
he's tied to that island we woke up on, though, if I remember
Oh.
correctly.
Oh, maybe not then.
We can still head out that way though to whatever it
Sure.
was called.
I'd like to see my wife as well. That would be nice. And my grandkid. You guys can meet my family.
Are you going to be okay with still adventuring after that, or are you going to want to go home?
I gotta get rid of this sword, otherwise I'll die. So yeah, I'll keep adventuring.
Yeah, that's fair. I forgot about that, not going to lie.
That's okay. I swing it around.
You're literally swinging your lifeline.
You betcha. I've been swinging my lifeline for many years now. I'm kind of old.
Grandpappy ain't scared of no demons.
Grandpappy had a life alert when he joined the party, but it was lost pretty fast.
Yup.
All right, well, I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys are setting sail and then I guess walking from the desert coast? Is that what I got?
I guess
Yeah,
so.
somewhere around here. I figure there's probably some village or something.
You want to
Probably
go through the
wherever there's a
forest
port.
or through the desert?
Do we know if there's any ports in the Jaded Dragon that we could rock up to?
You know none of desert. You know that there would be a port up around in this area.
Would it be frowned upon to sail up the lake or up the rivers to the lake?
No, it would not.
That's a good
Um,
idea.
Do I know? Okay, never mind then. Yeah, never mind my history check then.
Let's do
You
that
wanna go
then.
to Albrechtal then?
Sure. If
Alright.
we don't get to my family, that's okay. They know I'm alive. I'll
Barely.
just send a message when we get to Albrechtal, like a postcard.
For some reason I thought you were gonna say a post-it.
No.
From
How would I say a
Grandpappy,
post?
Oh, I'm out of room.
I'm small though, so I'd have small writing, so I'd fit like half of the thing.
Yeah, but you're using a normal human pencil.
Oh right.
Alright, so you guys can set sail to Albrechtal. One of you nerds gets to give me a D100 for this. Let's see if we get some action on the way to
Can
Albrechtal.
can we be considered to have rested before
Yeah, yeah,
setting
yeah.
out? Okay,
You'll
good.
rest when you're on the water.
Can I find like a rabbit or something to
Rumpus
kill?
gives me
Because
a
I think I
40
only got
credit.
one day left.
Yeah, you kill a rat or something in the city.
Sweet.
What was that? A
You're
49?
essentially feeding rations to Black Razor.
Yeah. Well, no, he ate the one like
I was gonna
a
say he
water
had a pretty good
elemental.
feast
So
the other day.
yeah.
Oh, that's fair. I forgot about that.
Rumpus rolled the D100.
Yeah,
Brandon.
I see it.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna deal with this later. Alright, yeah, we can keep going for now. So you eventually make your way to Albrechtal.
Woo, we're here.
That was a really short trip. I expected it to be longer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or to encounter some creatures along the way.
No, it was a
yeah, it
nice,
seemed a little
safe,
too easy.
no issue, boat
Question,
ride.
Brandon.
Yeah?
Did we go through the river system like
Yeah, you
out
went through the
by
rivers.
like taking Varga and Lake Witherhorn?
Oh, I don't know which river you guys took. Which one did you take? I assume you took this.
This one, huh?
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought it was. I wasn't sure if we went all the way around to like this one.
No, I don't think so. There's not
Yeah,
really
Okay.
a point.
that
Yeah,
would
I
have been a
wasn't sure, but
choice.
that makes more sense. Cool. Oh,
You guys find yourselves.
also, I just realized something, Brandon. You are a genius.
Thank you. What'd I do?
Jeanette.
Thank you.
What about
Do you
it?
know what I'm referring to that?
No.
Shiv Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a
Yeah.
Jeanette now,
Yeah.
right?
You figured it. Yeah. Yeah. I've got consistency in my storytelling.
You do. I just realized that. I'm like, yo.
That's how Shiv Mike got to prison in the first place. It's all
Oh,
coming
that
together.
story! Not that we even met him in the first place, but
You guys were going to meet him, and then you just
we
ended the
were.
campaign.
Yeah.
Maybe not ended. We threw it on hiatus. We might come back to it.
Yeah.
The legend
Anyways,
lives
okay.
on.
However, that told you nothing of timeline, by the way, because he's in there forever.
I know. I just like how we know how we got there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Kind of.
Yeah, you didn't get the whole story because you guys went off in the ocean for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah. Okay.
On the
I'm gonna
ride
write a
back,
letter as you guys figure out what it is, and so I'll go write a letter to my family. I'll be like, I love you guys so much. I miss you. I died like 7 times, but I'm alive. See you soon. Love, Grandpappy.
Cosine Black Razor.
Just a black mark.
Black Razor says hi. Oh, this supposed. Let me just do a quick history.
Oh yeah, you
25.
know all about the customs of the land. You're very well versed in those. And while you get super well versed in those, I'm not gonna read the notes on Albrechtal so that I don't contradict myself right now. Um,
Um,
There we
That's
go.
all that it says in the notes that you gave us.
Okay, so you know that in Albrechtal, it is a very like religious city. In that you're supposed to follow the customs to a T, as in there are a whole bunch of unique things which we can go over in a sec that you have to do in order to basically not be kicked out immediately. But you do know that if you don't follow the customs, the penalties are harsh, and there is no room for like messing around in Albrechtal. However, because Aaron's from here, he does know that on there's a secret shady side of town that not very many people know about. That's just on the south end as you're about to leave. You can kind of like there's a little sector that the higher up monks don't like telling people of. However, it does exist and they can't get rid of it.
Okay, I relay that information to Tarper.
Hmm.
I've spent a little bit of time in the southern end, back in my day.
Mm.
And you just got to be very careful to follow everything. Like, don't say, "Oh my God," they really hate that one. Um,
Noted.
yeah, I did that one time, and I spent 3 days in jail.
It's like the Parks and Rec. Straight to jail.
Yes, you brush your teeth wrong, straight to jail.
Straight to appointment.
You
Jail.
smile at the wrong monk,
Jail.
straight to jail.
That's yep, you got it.
You say, "Oh my God," straight to jail.
Jail. You look at a person wrong, believe it or not, jail.
Overcook
You
your
drink
food.
water with 2 hands, jail.
You drink water from a
Actually, drinking
caterpillar's
water.
mouth.
Hold on, drinking water of two hands is a requirement.
Oh, okay. Drinking water with one hand, straight to
Jail.
jail. Oh no! I can't drink water.
Oh yeah, you can't. What happens if somebody feeds it to you with 2 hands?
That should be fine, I would think.
Then you're
Two
gonna have to
hands.
do some convincing, probably, that it's required. He's taken an
Okay.
oath of not drinking water by himself.
Yeah,
Why am I
it's
giving you
very
ideas?
religious. Okay.
Voice from the heavens has spoken.
Oh, yeah, that's a very big one. You have to drink water with 2 hands.
Mm. Yeah, we might want to inform all the crew about all of these
Yeah.
because probably want to stay out of jail.
Yes,
Jail.
that would be good. Um. Okay, yeah. So we'll go tell Tarfer and Rumpus about that.
You mean Vorkin?
Yeah. Sorry.
You just wanted to tell
Yeah,
Tarfa
Vorken
twice.
and Rumpus.
I mean, I'm right here.
Oh, I told you too.
True.
Times. He told you 2 times.
Hmm.
Sometimes I just make sure that you know.
That's probably for the best.
Yep.
Alright, so as you guys arrive in
Anyways.
Albrechtal, it is late at night. And you find yourselves in the port, being being greeted by a monk who just looks at you with his hands together and kind of like bows.
We bow back. Well, I bow back.
I also bow back.
I just follow
I'm
what
just
Grandpappy
following
does.
Good evening.
anything Grandpappy does, I'm doing.
He gives you guys a good little smile.
Good evening, sir.
He continues to smile and kind of like nods his head.
May we enter the holy city?
He gives you another little nod. And then he puts his hand out, like he's expecting something. As you sit there
Um,
staring at him in silence, he then he looks at you guys with a little confusion and then pretends to write something in his hand, like just air rates. Air
Okay.
rates. And
I smile at him too.
yeah. You can roll what can you roll? You can roll like no, screw it, you realize he's asking for a passport.
Oh, passport. I'm a citizen of the Jaded Dragon.
And he kind of like looks at you and like pops his eyebrows up and goes like and just kind of like waves his finger in the air in a circle questioning.
I'm from Boonbog, the gnome village to the south,
He kind of like
past Sario's Path.
he kind of like recoils with like a little O on his lips and he goes and he kind of shakes his head and he waves you forwards and then he stops the other three and he has same question where he goes where he asks you all for your passports.
We're visitors with him. He's trying to show us the Great Kingdom.
And he wants us to, yeah, experience what he always experiences in this fine city.
As you say that, he starts shaking his head again and he just does the writing motion again.
Do you have passports, you guys? You must have passports.
Hang on, let me look at that. I hand him my resume.
He pulls it out and he looks at it and he goes, shakes his head, gives it back to you and waves you through.
I go through.
I gotta stop doing all the motions like you guys can see what I'm doing. Even
Like
while you're talking, I'm doing the motions in silent. And then I have to explain them 5 seconds later.
Why is no one responding to my motions?
Exactly.
Um,
He looks at the last two and once again does the writing motion.
Hoffa and Rumpus is my apprentice.
What are you
And
trying to think
Hoffa is
about?
my adopted son.
Tarfer, what are you trying to think about?
Basically, if there was something we should have picked up before we went here.
Yeah, but hindsight only works 24 hours after, or 48 hours after, I think. So.
Just 24, I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
It's a while.
Never mind.
It's been 24 hours.
Not since you guys got to this port,
Oh, okay,
which
okay.
is what
I
he's
see.
looking for.
Yeah.
Good sir, Toffer is my adopted son, so therefore he's also a Jaded Dragon resident. And then Rumpus here is my apprentice.
With that, he kind of see like he pops his eyes and again open, and he goes like "oh" again with his lips, and he points to Rumpus and he waves him through, and then he stops Tarfer again. He's like shakes his head and points no,
Adopted sons are not allowed?
and he continues to shake his head.
Oh. Um. You see,
And once again, he does the paperwork motion.
I go over to him and go, Toffer's a little special. He doesn't always have the things that he needs all the time, and so we're helping him.
And with that,
And
he
so-
kind of like does an "oh" sort of thing. And he looks at Tarfer and he waves Tarfer to follow him and he starts walking. And he keeps like looking back and waving at Tarfer.
Tarfer just like keeps looking up and looking down at him, like while like walking slowly after him,
I'm going with Toffer.
haltingly.
Sorry, Toffer, I tried to get you through and I kind of lied. I said you were special. Like, not the, like, special, like, you're special, but, like, you were other kind of special.
Thank you.
So as you
I mean-
guys,
I am special.
Yes, I think you're special, but I think he thinks you're a special kind of special.
Well, isn't the
Wow.
specialist kind of special the specialist?
That's
Yeah.
a big honor.
Perfect. Then I am the specialist.
Okay, then let's go with him.
so as you guys are walking, you eventually get to one of the many chapel buildings, and he opens the door and he starts waving you inside.
I'll walk in.
I'll walk in.
Me too.
Me too.
Okay. He then closes the door behind you guys and walks in behind, and he goes up to a group of monks that are just meditating in the middle of the room with nothing but a water basin, kind of like a big bath in the center. and he looks at and they look up as you guys get there, and he looks at them and he kind of like puts his hand together and does a little bow. Then he looks over at Tarfer and he points to him and he does some like hand motion you don't recognize. And you see all the monks look at each other and just start shaking their heads and they start walking over. No, you have not.
Yep.
I just realized I should have just called Tarfer my mount, and then it would have been fine.
That would have probably worked. I would have given you that.
I would have gone with that too.
Okay, anyways,
So so the other monks walk over and they attempt to grab Tarfer
whoa!
by
I
his
bow
arms.
to them. I bow to them and say, what are you doing?
They just kind of like look at you in confusion.
He's not to eat.
You see that they get like a relief look. It's like, oh, and they go, and they kind of like look over, and you see them all look back, and one more monk comes out of the back, and this one steps out, hands together, does a little bow, and he goes, "Oh, you have questions, do you?"
Yes. What are they doing with with him, with Tarfer, my
Yes,
friend?
we shall baptize him.
Oh,
You see, you
you
have told
know,
us
could
that
you?
he is a special child of the Lord, so we need
I
to
am the
introduce him.
specialist.
What? I forget. What temple is this?
This is one of the many temples of Alberto.
A Brechtal, yes, but what is what? I
What did you
it's
say?
been
Sorry,
a
Matt.
long time.
He's a
What is
very
the?
old man. He sometimes
I'm just
forgets
saying
about.
that yes, indeed, I am the specialist.
Yes. Okay. Fair enough. You're not helping the
Um,
cause that Aaron's trying
Harper's
to
just
make.
trying to go with Grandpappy's lie the only way he knows how.
what? Yes, but what Lord are we worshiping here? I
Must
didn't see a sign.
we must? It's the great spirit of the lake. Did you not say you're from the Jaded Dragon
Yes,
lands?
yes,
He's
yes.
an old
But
man. He sometimes forgets things.
back in my day, he wasn't old. It was just the spirit of the lake. So the old messed me up.
I
Sorry.
said the great spirit of the lake.
What?
His hearing is also going.
Apparently.
Just roasting
He's
Grandpappy.
not special in that way. I don't think. But I mean, we can talk to him if you want to baptize him. We can ask.
Well, he must be baptized if he is as special as you said.
Hoffer, do you want to be baptized?
Hold on, let me finish typing this.
I like to think that's what Tarfer actually said. Just hold on, let me finish typing up my memoirs.
So are you just okay? If you want to be baptized, it's completely up to you.
They look over at Tarfer.
What does baptism mean?
We shall lower you into the water and brand you with the mark of our God.
What does that do?
It shows that you are a true believer.
Do I have to know him?
You will. We all know him. You are in the
He's not
Holy
from
Land.
around here. He's just learning. Can you tell us about this? Can you explain about this god to Toffer?
Why, I suppose we can if you've. I'm amazed that you have not seen the God of the lake.
I'm not a very religious person. I just respect him.
Well, it is said that the God of the lake created humanity and every other species. All life, that's the word I'm looking for. He created all life and he lives within the confines of the lake next to the city.
Pretty cool.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
So we pay our respects to him by branding ourselves in his name.
Whoa. That's really, really nice. Unfortunately, Toffer's allergic to branding.
We all know that that's a lie.
Oh,
No insight
oops.
check required there.
Yeah, that's fair. Tarfer might actually be branded right now.
This man's been branded by his own teammates. As you see the talking about you in the back, you see one more monk come walking out, and he's got a big metal stick, and at the end it's red hot, and you see a picture of a fish. And he comes walking towards the basin. He goes, he's here. The branding ceremony is ready. It's time for you to lay down within the waters.
Does the brand do anything?
It shows that you are a true believer.
But
You
what
see,
if I don't know him yet?
we must brand the special ones. That is how we show our belief to our God.
What if he believes in a different god? I'm not saying he does. I'm just asking what if.
Then he would be either imprisoned and executed or immediately kicked from these lands.
Ah, okay. Well, good thing that's not true.
Indeed.
Can we come back tomorrow? We're kind of sleepy.
Well, you would have to sail out of the lands. You can't be here without a good reason. I suppose if you wanted to stay, we could house Tarfer in a jail cell tonight and then bring him back here in the morning to meet you.
Um,
Why does he have to be in a jail
yeah,
cell if we
like,
could just
Because
do
he
this
would be
tomorrow?
here illegally.
why?
Because he's not allowed to be. I thought we went over this.
But you didn't give us like an actual reason of why he couldn't be here. You're just like he's
He
special, needs to
he
be
doesn't
branded.
he doesn't have a reason to be here.
He
And the only
He's here
does.
to learn.
he's here to learn. Then where's his certificate?
No, to learn about this,
You don't
the
know.
spirit of the lake.
He should have gotten a certificate at one of the ports. That is how this works.
This is
Well,
the
we were
port we
at the
came
port.
into
Well, then why didn't you go to the port?
because we
You
got
said you
dragged
came
right here.
here. You said he was special. They were asking you for your certificates. What do you think he was asking you for?
We don't know. He never said.
Like literally.
But you said you were from this land. You should know its customs, should you not? I know. Oh,
Brand.
Boonbonk. As like one of the monks kind of looks over and does some signs. Ah,
Yes.
now it adds up. You're from Boonbonk. You know nothing.
I know some things. Excuse me, sir.
Tarfer is just staring daggers at Grandpappy.
Well, if you want, I could go get you your. We can go
Um,
get your pass right now and get this cleared up, or you can just
that
take
would be nice.
your branding. It's your choice.
I'd go with the pass. Let's go get the pass.
I'll take a
You want
pass.
to get your friendly fire damage out early?
I think I would opt for the pass for right now. The brand might be interesting, and once I get to know this guy a little better.
Fair enough. All right, let's be on our way then. So as you guys are just about to leave the monastery, um, uh, Tarfer. No, hold on. So yeah, as you guys start making your way out of the monastery, the monk just kind of like sits there looking you guys over for a second. He goes, "You are an odd-looking group of people to come to the holy city. What brings you here?
Like we said, to learn about the spirit of the lake.
If you were here to learn about the spirit of the lake, then why don't you have a, a pass? I thought you
Because
were here as
we
an
we all came here
apprentice?
together and came straight to
No,
here.
you're here as something else. What was
We
your
have a
reason?
meeting with the royalty. Well, we want to have a meeting. We're
Royalty.
here to work for them.
You must be referring to the high priestess.
You bet we are.
You betcha.
That
You
could be
betcha.
tough to do. Her and her family are very tough to get audience with. They spend most of their time praying. In fact, we don't even see them basically ever. They're locked up
Oh,
within their home
locked up?
by their own hand, not ours.
Oh, okay. Good.
So as you start making your way towards the place, you see, um, uh, a little shack, and it just has like learning learning pass written on it. And as you guys are walking over there, Tarfer all of a sudden just stands very still and closes his eyes, and he just sits there unmoving.
Toffer? Hello?
Arthur, you good?
Do I see anything
Are
around?
you okay? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Do you
Okay.
hear from the old one?
No, did you hear from the lake god?
That's what I meant.
Hold on, did you say the old one?
No, he said the lake
How
god.
dare you speak the old one's name in vain here?
What? We didn't say anything in vain.
I mean, not vain. You utter his name here.
Okay, I was like, that was definitely not in vain.
Oh, we said it
I
in
would
vain then.
advise saying against saying it ever again within these lands.
Okay,
Sure.
will do. Do you happen to know an Eli?
Ah! His head explodes.
Wait, actually?
I'm not joking. His head just exploded.
Uh,
Time to go. Let's grab our thing and leave.
what?
Okay.
What
I
just
don't
happened?
know.
Grandpappy, what did you do?
I just asked if he knew the guy.
Eli.
Does that count as a soul for Black Razor?
Nope, Black Razor didn't slay it.
Can I poke him with it?
Poke him with it.
With Black Razor?
Not good enough.
Oh, okay, that's too
Already
bad.
passed.
Let's get out of here.
Guys, we might not want to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's leave.
We're leaving. Bye.
Later.
Alright, so as you run into the middle of town, you see you've successfully entered town.
Woo!
Yay.
Only one person died.
I'm not sure we should be here, period.
Yeah, maybe we should just leave.
Yeah, like leave. I thought we were leaving.
I'll get the group together and whisper to them that I did hear something.
What did you hear? Let's get to the lake and go to Noonvar, and then let's talk.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just leave.
Yep.
Alright, so you hop back on your boat, and as you're sailing to Noonvar, it's a very nice trip, and nothing special happens at all during the trip.
Tarfer is just gonna spend the trip trying to close his eyes and meditate.
Arthur's gonna end up
And
being a cleric.
in about the halfway point through the water, Tarfer continues to just sit there, and then you eventually reach Noonvar.
Okay. Um. Okay. Let's find a bar. I don't know. Okay, I need to read about Noonvar now.
Where's Noonvar on the map again?
Just above.
Immediately
It's
next
just
to
straight
Albrechtel.
above
Oh,
Brechtel.
yeah. My bad.
All right. Okay. Let's find a bar and talk about what or somewhere to sleep. I guess we can sleep on the boat. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, let's just
Papa.
sleep on the boat.
Yeah. Tell us about your what's up. What's up, bro? Um.
Tarford is just holding up one finger for a second.
Oh. Okay.
Hmm. All right, Tarford shakes his head awake.
So what happened to you, Tarfer, and
Um, I'm still trying to piece it together there. I'm a little confused. Um, this is all very new, but when I was about to get branded, wherever we were in that place, I heard a voice, and
Hmm.
I think it was the old one.
Or was
And
it the fish dude?
I I'm assuming, Brandon, that I recognized the
Yeah, you
voice
did.
when I'd heard before.
You did recognize the voice.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the old one.
Oh.
It's the
What
one
did
I
he
was
have to
hearing when
say?
we were at Noon's Rest.
He told you what?
He. It started off as a single word when we were
Okay.
there. It just said here.
Okay.
And then when I stopped and stood really still and really tried to focus, and then on the way while we were crossing the lake, I tried again and got a couple of more words here and there. The next words I got were kill it. And when I asked kill what, essentially, it was hard to hear. I didn't quite catch it all, but it seems to be something about a fish.
wait, we're supposed to kill it?
Kill it and then fish. I'm assuming it's talking about the thing in the lake,
Yeah.
I think that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, and that I tried to ask more, but it just went silent.
Hmm.
So I'm just seeing as how that all played out. I'm thinking it's a bad idea for me to be in that city.
Especially to get branded. That's probably a bad idea.
Yeah,
100%.
what I'm
So
wondering about is if whatever's in this lake here was the enemy of the old one that drove him out of the land and forced him on that island.
that would
Oh,
make sense.
interesting.
Should we maybe go fishing?
Um,
Ooh. Ooh.
Just feed
I have
Black
a
Razor.
big brain play.
Feed Black Razor to or feed that thing to Black Razor, the big fish thing. He must be permanently satisfied at that.
Yes and no. Okay, so if we go to our book of the world and we see that like Noonvar is in like quarrels with Albrechtel, right? Okay, and so there has to be a um,
Noonvar.
like family in Noonvar, and
Ooh.
because obviously because it's almost the next Luxolite city. Therefore, if we go to them and be like, "Hey, we'll take out the fish if you want to be friends with us," and like you owe us one kind of thing, and be like, "We'll do this for you," and next time you might do something for us. And because if we do that, then a Brechtel no longer has the ability to be like, it's a sacred place, and then we'll just squash a Brechtel. I know I'm kind of screwing over the Jaded Dragon at this point, but hey, not gonna be the first time I did it. I just killed one of their.
Also, can we
Um,
just revisit that point? You said a name and a guy's head exploded.
I have no clue, but let's not say the guy's name for a little while
Well, we're in
until
the
we
other
figure
city
this
now,
out.
so it should be fine. But
Um, I'm gonna use can I ritual cast identify? Be like, guys, let's figure out what these magic things do that we got from him.
I'll show my charm for that.
yeah, I'll get
So
my red
yeah,
and white ball.
I'll fetch
um,
my
All right.
table.
I'll do the parchment, the banana, and the circle.
All right. So tell me one thing at a time here, and I'll get it identified for you.
Who's the first one to say something? That was Tarfer, so we'll do Tarfer's first.
The charm.
All right. So the charm, you feel like it's a pin that has one use, and you can stab yourself with it one time, and it will give you the lucky trait for one roll. And it's a
Woo!
free action to do.
So one free use of the lucky action.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about this pocket ball?
All right. Boop. Identified.
Identified. The Pokeball. You feel like you can throw that at some kind of creature, and if the creature's weak enough and in a bad enough state, you can capture it and being able to use it as your own little pet until it is
No
killed.
way.
Oh,
That's
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 awesome.
cool.
awesome.
I
We're
love
missing
that.
Pokemon.
That is amazing.
Can we collect them all? Is there more of them?
You only have the one Pokeball that you know
I
Sorry,
hope there's more.
did you say like a limit on what kind of a creature it can be?
of. No. However, you know that the stronger the creature, it gets way like exponentially harder.
Hmm.
You need it to be the lower its health, the easier it is to catch, as well.
And lower the CR.
Yes.
I see. So catching a Tarrasque might be a little hard.
That would
Kraken.
I would basically be looking for. You would have to get it like to like 1 HP and then get a 100 on a D100 effectively.
No pet Kraken.
Oh, I literally that was the first thought that crossed my mind is I want to go catch that Kraken I was trying to befriend.
Yeah, Kraken's gonna be real tough to catch. I'll tell you that much.
All right. We need to find the master Pokeball. I
Yeah.
agree. We should find more of those ball things. Anyways, Rumpus, what do you have?
I have this table that shrinks itself and expands itself.
Boop! Identified.
All right, so as you said, the table is able to shrink and expand at your will. However, you also know that it is one of the 5 items of Eli.
New quest: find the items of Eli.
Uh, okay. I'll do Eli's parchment first.
You realize there's a piece of paper that has minor illusion cast on it to say
I knew
Eli in
it.
the corner.
Oh, okay. So it's just a piece of paper.
Yeah, and
I
you
take it
also
out
realize
instantly.
that the minor illusion was cast by Rumpus.
Rumpus. Can I have a gold back, please?
I'm a little short right now.
Okay, never mind. It's fine. Jeez. All right. Next, the magical circle from Centipede.
Oh,
Magic circle.
um, this circle is circular, and you feel like something that passes through it will gain a power based on what is passed through it, and this can only be done once ever.
How big is
Okay.
the circle?
The circle is the size of like a frisbee. It's like a blue circle.
Oh,
Grandpappy, you might fit.
Grandpappy cannot fit.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
Yes, I'm pretty sure you do not fit
Okay.
through the size of like a frisbee.
How big of a frisbee?
Not a giant frisbee.
Oh, okay. Maybe not. I guess not. Some people can fit through a toilet bowl, like a toilet lid hole. So,
Yeah, except it's not like physic. They need the like
I see. Okay.
be able to push off it. Just kind of like floats. Also, Grandpappy is definitely not flexible, based on what I've heard
That's
of
true.
Grandpappy.
What's the boating banana do? And that's true.
You
Grandpappy's not
feel like when you
flexible.
peel it, it's gonna give you 2 crates of boating supplies.
nice.
That's awesome. We should have bought more.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, so that still
All right.
doesn't tell us how we killed the one guy or how I killed the one guy.
Yeah. Also, just I'm being upfront with you guys. I feel pretty partial to this old one. I don't, if I'm honest, I don't really know who he is or what he is, but I'm pretty sure he saved my life at least twice now.
I was gonna say
So
he helped us out quite nicely, so I would definitely be inclined
He's
to.
also
I mean,
Rumpus's god, so
yeah, and I mean, like, alternatively, the other one was trying to, burn Tarfer, so.
yeah. So he's good in my books, this old
Uh,
one. Let's
just
kill a
throw it out
fish.
there. Rumpus's god and this god are different gods.
Oh,
yeah.
are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's not the same god.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought it was when it said the old one. I thought yours was the old one.
Mine's a different old one.
His is the less old one.
Yeah.
the less old one.
Okay, his is the old one. The one you're worshipping is the forgotten old one.
Oh.
But he's
Except they
not
call him the
forbidden.
old one because he's not forgotten by them.
All right.
Ah.
So Rumpus worships the old one. I'm getting to know the forgotten one, and Eli is the forbidden one.
Yes. So
No,
we killed the forbidden
Eli is
one.
Eli.
Oh
Eli
yeah,
is.
Eli is Eli.
Why did the guy's head explode? That's what I was.
In my notes, he's written as
Yes.
Eli the forbidden one.
When
Exode
okay, I need to
Eli.
put in when asking if they know Eli head explodes. Sweet. Okay, so we need to figure out why when I asked them about Eli, their head exploded. That's kind of important. Does anyone have anything on them from Eli other than that?
I think we just have the table.
Yeah, and that sweet parchment.
I threw it away already. um. Okay, interesting. Well,
Yeah,
what do you
take it
guys want to do now? Do you guys want to go talk to the or sleep and then go talk to the noble family and then try to be like if we kill the god?
Let's do it.
Also, just for a sec, Say that sentence again.
We go find the noble family, and then we say, "Hey, let's go kill a god."
Yeah, that last part seems a lot.
It can't be an actual god. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Why
We
don't
have
we
a
just
boat. What does it have? A tail?
why don't we go to the noble family and invite them on a fishing expedition?
That's a good idea.
Also,
Sure.
if they're a noble family, we're probably going to have to make a name for ourselves in their city before they take note of us.
That's true.
I was gonna say,
So,
how many times
we
do you
should
look at the noble
probably.
family and go, "Hey, wanna go fishing?" They're like, "Oh yeah, sure. I love fishing for God."
Why?
We might
Okay, well then, what do you
Hey,
suggest?
when I go to
Oliver?
London, I mean, I knock on the front door of
Yeah,
Buckingham
the
Palace. Who
queen's
doesn't?
just like, "Oh shoot, he invited me fishing. That fills
Well,
my
the queen
Saturday. I
went
was free."
the queen went to that couple's wedding that one time when
Yeah.
they invited her as a joke.
Yeah,
So
but that's a whole different thing. That's
Yo,
like
Liz, want to go
months
fishing?
in advance. Hey queen, you want to come to a wedding? And she like actually memed on it. This is you guys walking up to the queen day of. Hey queen, want to go fishing?
if I was a
Yo,
prince,
Liz.
I'd do it. YOLO.
Oh man.
Anyways, Tafo, what do you
It's called
expect? What do
building
you
public
suggest us
relations.
to do?
Also, here's the best part about like that couple was actually British.
Yeah.
That's
You
funny.
guys are like Russians rolling up like, "Hey, you want to go fishing with us?"
We have vodka.
Hello, do you want to go fish?
You like
We have
to go
sulfur.
fishing
over-
with us.
We overturned previous fish establishment
We have
country by
only deposed
impersonating
one
kings.
king previously.
Slavko says he will slay God.
You've already completed one revolution.
By the way, would you like to buy some porcelain dolls?
I should not have been drinking during that. That hurt.
Oh man.
Game.
So Tafo, what do you say we should do, a rumpus or Volcan? Because I have no clue. To build a name for ourselves.
I think we've got to, well, with one beard, we've got to be making some connections, so we're probably going to have to work our way up in some empire. I'm thinking the old one is going to want me to deal with what's ever in this lake at some point. So we might want to gather some allies or resources to help do that if it's something that's revered as like a deity.
That makes
I'm-
sense.
I don't know. I'm still thinking the fishing idea is a good option. What better way of showing our fealty to this sovereign?
Yeah, but to go fishing for a deity, we're not going to be able to do anything.
That's true, but they don't know that.
They do.
They don't know we're going for a deity. They just think we're going fishing.
Okay, hypothetically, you catch it. What do you do now?
You got God on the end of your fishing rod. What's the next course of action?
Hope you have a good bound line.
Help.
Somebody get the net.
The bucket with ice.
So should we like join a gang, or should we join like the noble family's business, or?
I'm thinking we go into this town, we try to figure out who's important in town, or who's maybe even like some minor nobles or
Holy
something like that, and ask around to see if they need anything that's done.
I'm
Why don't we
sorry.
just talk to the minor nobles? We don't even need like the main. We just need anyone.
Grandpappy went from let's slay a god to let's join a gang in 1 second flat.
Also,
Grandpappy's just here for the story. He doesn't care how he gets the story. He just wants the story.
Okay, sorry.
He's
Go
got
back.
to have something to tell his grandkids.
Yeah. Alright, back to whatever Max said.
Oh, just that we don't need a main noble. It could be anybody who has even a little bit of royalty in them.
I think we kind of need something like substantial. We can't just roll back to Onebeard and say, "Hey, we know a dude who owns a store."
Well, they have to have royal
I
blood,
mean,
but it
do
doesn't
they
have to be the king or anything.
do they own knickknacks and more knickknacks?
I mean, that's
Because
Exactly. We
that would
already
be a
know
pretty
him.
good
Then
dude
we're
to know.
done. I think if we had like an entire gang on our side, that would be pretty good. That's like royalty. Did I lose? No. Okay, I'm still here.
All I know is I'm planning to sleep on it too and see if I can hear anything more from this old one.
yeah. Let's
Okay, let's
let's
see
sleep
if he
through the
does
night
that.
first.
Yeah, sure.
Probably find a place to settle in town.
The
Maybe
boat
find an inn or something.
or the boat.
Can we sleep on the lake? I think that might be a bad idea.
But if we're just in the port, I don't know.
I don't know.
Toffa, do you feel comfortable sleeping on the water that your rival god
That's
is
what I was about to
inhabiting?
say. I was
Yeah.
about to say I probably shouldn't be on this lake too much.
Fair.
That makes sense.
I mean, I don't imagine that I'm super affiliated with this old one yet, so I'm not sure, but I don't want to take any chances.
I mean, you did turn down being branded by him, so he's probably a little salty. Get it? Salty, salt water.
I was gonna say no, it's a freshwater
Oh my
lake.
goodness.
Dang it.
You beat me to it.
How about we find an inn or something, somewhere we can crash for the night, and also might give us a chance to ask around some of the local populace to start networking.
Ooh,
Yep.
let's do that.
Yeah.
So, do we have a couple options for our inn to
Uh,
sleep at?
yeah, you have in 1, in 2, in 3, and the fourth inn.
Oh, the fourth inn sounds like different. Anyone have a suggestion?
All right, I'm sold.
Into Electric Boogaloo. Alright, so as you make your way in for a penny, in for a pound.
Love it. Wait,
Yeah.
can you explain the name behind that? Like, what's
Oh
the
my god, I'm
pound
not
part?
telling you the backstory of the name of the inn.
Okay, can I?
It's
Can I talk
enough
to
coming
it?
up with names for inns. I'm not giving you their
Can I-
backstory. Do you want to
No,
know
but
how? Do you want to know how Nick Nack got his name? I gave it to him. That's how he got his name.
Quite the backstory.
Real
Never
deep.
would have guessed.
like,
Killed Aaron with that one.
for a pound, is there like is it like a boxing?
You know what? You're gonna have to find out if that's in for a pound is in punches or
Or
in for a pound is
or
in
is it
you're gonna get
is it like
clapped.
a brothel or what is this?
You know what? You're gonna have to put your own booty on the line, Grandpappy, to figure that out. Alright, so as you start walking towards your inevitable pounding, um, you, as you open the doors to the inn, you immediately see a showdown going on inside it. And on one side you see, two bounty hunters, and on the other you see four marauders. And, the whole inn is just kind of like torn about with tables laying everywhere. And, as close to the door you guys just entered, you see one of the bounty hunters whose leg has been heavily wounded is holding his crossbow prepping to shoot one of the other guys, one of the marauders. And you see that the other marauders getting surrounded by the other bounty hunters getting surrounded by three marauders, while the other marauder lays in the corner dead with an arrow through his eye. Um, the Marauders are also half orcs for whatever that helps. Uh, um, either way, it looks like the bounty hunters are about to lose, and you guys are entering the inn as this happens.
Wonderful place.
This seems exciting.
Hello there.
All right, so as you walk in and say hello there, just as just as the three
Which
Marauders are about to rip to shreds the other bounty hunter,
Which-
everybody looks at you guys.
which like
Beautiful day outside, huh?
faction looks like they're
Grandpappy's
from the
broken.
town?
As Grandpappy died.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm back. Hi.
I thought you were Grandpappy, but sure. All right, so you find you find yourselves being stared at by a giant brawl.
Which faction looks like they're from Noonvar?
Probably the Marauders.
Carry on.
So, are we taking which side are we taking, boys? Grandpappy starts rolling up his sleeve on the one sleeve. He can't roll up the other one, but he starts rolling up the one.
Are you just looking at everybody, or are you looking at a specific group while you do that?
I'm not. I'm looking at my friends, asking them who are we attacking.
As you guys are having this conversation, the Marauders just start beating on the one bounty hunter.
Hey, cut it out.
Make us.
I know what I kind of want to do, but I won't do it.
Think I can guess.
Yeah, I already know what it is.
Do it. We'll follow you.
We follow Grandpappy into battle.
Every single. Ugh.
I poked the I stabbed the last bounty hunter with Black Razor.
You
Oh,
hit. You
dude.
can roll damage.
13.
So he just dies. You go, oh,
Oh,
well, thanks! And they just start teeing off on the last bounty hunter.
Well, I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound.
And that's the end of the episode. No.
Why did I hear Seinfeld music right there?
I did hear that too.
Yeah, so after murdering the one bounty hunter, you proceed to watch as the three remaining Marauders just slowly beat down the last one.
Oh, I also stabbed the other one.
As you're walking over there, he dies long before you get
okay.
there. Thanks! We'll be on our way.
Do you guys want to be friends?
No.
Oh.
Dude, you murdered
not?
that guy.
You murdered the other one.
He tried murdering us.
I was helping you guys.
Quick question: what were you guys fighting about?
They will have to kill us.
Oh, so they were hunting you guys?
Yeah, they were like bounty hunters or something. We got a bounty on our heads. Our name's the Bounty Boys. We're perfect gang. Only people with bounties on their heads are allowed in.
Grandpappy's dream come true.
I'm pretty sure he now has a bounty on his
No.
doll.
I just killed the guy.
His Grandpappy puts on a do-rag.
That's true. I saw you. I don't think there's a bounty up for you yet, though.
I killed the guy in the last town we were in too, and I'm pretty sure there's a bounty on my head now.
Also, we
Can you-
deposed the king.
Can you produce
Yes.
a bounty wanted poster?
Can you give me 2 days?
I can.
Okay, just 1 second. I don't need 2 days, actually, because I have one right here. Minor illusion. Oh,
pretty
Preston.
legit. How much did you make the bounty for?
Like 50 gold for now.
Oh, this guy's a weakling. Only 50 gold.
Oh,
That's all right. Grandpappy, show him my bounty.
You're still wanted for 50 gold, though. That's pretty
I,
commendable.
yeah.
What'd you do? Did you
I
steal a toothpick?
no, I killed 2 people.
They must have been like 2 rat people.
Well, you can look at my friends here. I do it again, and I put for 1,000 gold this time.
Oh,
For Tarfer.
1,000 gold. That's pretty good. It's actually really good. 1,000 gold. That's almost as much as my bounty. Hey, you don't think we should, Alright, we'll give you guys options. You can either join our gang or we're gonna claim your bounties for ourselves.
What's your gang do?
We, what do we do? I don't know. We just kinda hang out. We hang out! Kinda. Yeah.
Well, then, how do you get bounties then?
How do we have bounties on ourselves. It's the thing that brings us together closer as a gang.
Oh, wait, so you just put the bounties on yourself?
Yeah.
Well, then that doesn't count. You didn't do anything actually bad.
Yeah, but I got bounty with 1 billion gold because of it.
You have 1 billion gold on your head, do you?
Yes.
And if
Who would pay
let's
that?
say someone brought you in, they would get 1 billion gold.
Yes.
May I talk to my companions for a second?
Of course.
Guys, what do you guys want to do about this?
I don't think we're getting 1 billion gold for turning him in.
No, I really don't think so.
Grandpappy's
Not
holding
gonna lie,
out
I've
hope.
just been having a song play in my head for the past couple of minutes, so I heard none of that.
If I had $1 million bounty, if I had $1 million bounty, I would buy you a fur coat.
I dematerialize the bounties in their hands.
Ah, what is this? Disappearing bounties? Oh, you can't join us then. You don't have bounties anymore. Let's go,
Oops.
guys. Let's do bounty boy stuff.
Wouldn't they have been a good connection to start making?
Oh, I thought we didn't want to. Like, I
Oh.
thought that. Did we want to? I can call them back. I can give them rumpuses.
I don't know. Would they know any royalty?
Does it have? And remembering back to what Onebeard was talking about, do they have to be royalty or just any kind of connections?
Thought he said royalty.
I don't remember.
I mean, I'd be okay with actually joining them, but I thought you guys didn't want to join them.
When you look over
Is
at
that
them, you just see them like legitimately punching each other in the face. And they're just laughing,
looks
even
like
though
a
they're
good
dead
time.
companions sitting in the corner.
Their dead companion?
I remember there was one of the brothers had an arrow through his eye, just dead in the
Oh,
corner.
right.
Oh, I did not know. I missed that part.
So, do you guys want to join them, or do you not want to join them?
I mean, they don't exactly seem like the greatest guys if you look over.
Hey, we are the
Oh,
bounty boys, the bounty boys, the bounty boys. We go around town getting bounties on ourselves.
I feel like that's not a very productive use of our time.
We might be able to ask somebody, or it might be doing a favor to somebody if we hunt them down.
That's true.
We could ask around and see.
Yeah. Let's ask around, maybe, and then if they turn out to be great, I could just put the bounty back on us, like with the magic, because they seem to be pretty dumb.
The bounty
then
boys, the
we can
bounty
join
boys,
them.
the bounty boys. We keep going around getting bigger bounties.
Do you guys just want to, like, take them in now, or, like, what?
Nah, we should have Just Cause first.
Oh,
I feel like they're not going to be very hard to find if they do this and sing a
me
lot.
neither.
I would actually be kind of down to join them. I'm not gonna lie.
We are the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys. We don't know what else rhymes with bounty.
You're the bounty. You're the boys of bounty in this county.
And there's Mounties.
We are the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys. We keep going round getting bigger, bigger bounties.
Shouty. I don't know. So okay. I don't know what to do now.
Maybe we just turn in for the night and go.
Yeah, sure. Let's go to
investigate
bed.
the town tomorrow.
Sure. Let's go to bed. Sounds good to me.
Where are you going to bed?
Oh, sorry. Can we have a room? I can go talk to the bartender.
As you go talk to the bartender and ask for a room, you see him like creep up from behind the bar and he's like, "You want a room here?"
Yes?
Fine, take one. And he just shoves keys at you. Why?
Because if anyone's gonna come here, they're gonna go for the Bounty Boys first, not us.
You realize they put bounties on each other, right?
Yeah?
Also,
Alright.
do you need any help with anything? Like maybe tossing them out?
Yes. We
It's-
could do that.
It's much too late. Just do your thing.
Well,
Alright.
like, do you want us to toss them out and then
They'll be back.
we could toss them out. Wink wink.
Alright, toss them out. I don't care.
Oh boy.
Like, okay, question. Are there bounties like actually collectible or
I said they put bounties on each other.
oh, okay, so we just need to kick them out. We can kick them out for you and then you can like actually have actual customers.
I think it's too late tonight. I gotta do some cleaning up. I was gonna close after that.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to bed and then we'll kick them out tomorrow?
Oh, they'll leave. They always do.
That's good that they leave?
Yeah.
Okay, you're confusing. My name's Grandpappy. If you need me, I'll be in room 2. I give the keys to the other guys.
Tarver's just heading to bed.
So is Grandpappy.
Yeah, Rumpus is gonna be meditating right away.
Alright, so you guys can have a good night's sleep off that. Yeah, so the next morning you awaken in the hotel and it seems, or the inn, and it seems like everything's back to normal.
Did I have any funny dreams?
Nope.
Dang.
Except for maybe one about Grandpappy, but that was unrelated.
Bounty boys, the bounty boys, the bounty boys.
That was stuck in your
that
head
was a
all
great
night.
sleep. Oh, he was singing it 1000%. He comes
Yeah.
out of his room singing it. Well. Good morning.
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 So what's the
I
plan for today?
guess we can, well, talk to the bartender. We never actually got his name, and we can figure out who would be a good person to talk to about gaining favor in the town.
I mean, sounds like as good an idea as any.
Yeah, we could start by asking if essentially we're like looking for work, essentially, if anybody has any jobs or is looking for a favor, kind of.
Yes, that's smart.
Alright, so
Um,
as you make your way to the bar, you realize that there's just a little piece of paper there that says, "Bar closed for tonight." Or, "Bar closed until tonight. Come back at 6."
oh. Okay. Well,
Oh, hey guys! And the bartender comes walking around the corner. "How was your sleep?"
Excellent.
It was great. I sang a song all night.
I heard you. All the rooms are connected. See, and he kind of like points to the rooms, and you can see that there's very clear holes cut at the top of each room.
Oh, fancy. Is that for airflow?
Sure.
That's nice.
What can I do for you fine young lads this evening? Nothing. Okay. Be on your way then.
Grandpappy,
Do you know any royalty in the city? How,
That's a you guys problem.
Tarfer has no issues.
Grandpappy slept in his own room.
I gave you one.
Oh, I
Did you
thought
just
you gave
like
us a
break
bunch
into
of
another
keys.
room?
you said you gave us a
Oh.
bunch of keys.
Yeah, you said you pushed keys into our hands.
I kind of meant one like room key.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
but
Okay, I thought it was a bunch of like 4 different
Yeah,
rooms.
I thought, yeah.
you know what? Screw
Yeah.
it. You can have 4 different rooms. That's fine.
Sweet.
Yeah.
If you look
We-
close enough, you can still see Tarfer probably.
Ooh, Chaffa.
A man of not much mystery.
Yeah. Have you ever
Really?
heard of
And they're all out there.
You ever heard of the
Have you
tragedy
ever
of
heard of
Tarfer?
Have you ever heard of manscaping, Tarfer?
What do you mean? Tarfer probably needs an actual lawnmower. It is landscaping.
Just a weed whacker. Anyways,
Gonna
we're
mark
looking
this
for
episode
some...
as not safe for kids.
We're looking for some no. Sorry, nothing to be ashamed. We're looking for some like way to gain favor in the city, like with the nobles, cause like we're trying to.
Gain favor with the
Become-
nobles.
Yes.
Hmm.
Well,
Well,
like in the city in general, like people to like us. Maybe not the Bounty Boys, but I mean,
Me-
I'd be okay with the Bounty Boys.
me as a lowly innkeeper doesn't have very great connections. However, I do know of a party in town that should have the highest ranking members of town or somebody related to it there.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then I heard that the winner of the main event will be granted a meeting in the royal's home.
Ooh.
Yeah, something like
That
that.
sounds nice. Where's this party and what's your name?
North side of town and north side of town guy.
Oh, nice to meet you. Can I call you North?
No.
North side of town. Okay, guy. Okay. How about
Nobody knows
Norman?
what the main event is. Only the rich. Only those who were invited were told of it. It was just rumors spread around town.
Ooh.
How do you get invited? You be I don't know how you get invited actually. They just sent them out.
Well, do you know who was invited? Like any specific people?
Yes. I heard that a whole bunch of the wealthier gentlemen in town were invited, as well as a couple of the local mercenaries, and the bounty boys were invited as well.
Oh,
Can I go to the bodies of the mercenaries that are still on the floor?
They are long gone. They were cleaned up last night.
Oh, did you happen to grab the tickets off those mercenaries that died here?
No, because they had no invites.
Oh. So do we have to be a bounty boy to get in then?
I guess
I don't
so.
know. It's just invites were given out. Like the names were taken. I don't know how it works.
Well, guys, do you want to become a bounty boy or do you want to find
Become
another way
the
in?
worst gang members.
Either we become part of the Bounty Boys or we go and advertise ourselves around town as a mercenary group.
I mean, we already
Yeah.
know the Bounty Boys, so I feel like that might be simpler. But
I'd be good with either option.
Same.
Compass, what do you
Yeah.
want?
I'm kind of good with either option. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit with Grandpappy on seeing where the bounty boys are going.
Yeah.
All right, let's go join the Bounty Boys.
Let's
All
do it.
right, to the Bounty Boys.
The point of that was to
We
make the
listened for the Bounty Boy song.
the point of that was to make the bounty boys show up at the party, not for you guys to go like, "Ooh, let's join the bounty boys." But whatever.
Why did you not think that through?
I don't. Yeah, to be fair, like immediately most of this session got ad lib thanks to you guys. So
I
we've just
had
been,
no idea.
Never would have guessed.
Yeah.
I thought the caterpillar thing was completely like premeditated.
yeah.
I'm still having a great time.
Oh yeah.
I'm still confused about the
Absolutely.
Eli thing.
I'm just-
Oh, the
I'm
Eli
just
thing is
confused.
100% made up on the spot. I don't know if you figured that one out yet.
That
no,
one, yeah.
but the exploding head thing.
Yeah.
Grandpappy,
I
if you
got-
are ever about to die again, try saying it again.
Oh, will do. All right. Can we go find the Bounty Boys?
So as you walk around town, you can give me an investigation to see if you can track down the bounty boys.
Anytime.
Oh look! You hear in the distance, the bounty boys, the bounty boys, the bounty boys do what the bounty boys want to do! The bounty boys, the bounty boys, the bounty boys, we got a bigger bounty than you!
Oh, Bounty Boys!
Oh,
singing the
it's
song,
you
too.
again! Hello!
Can we join?
You wanna
we
join?
got-
Your bounty's disappeared in our hands. You don't have a bounty. Ha 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 ha. And he looks over.
Are you sure?
Oh,
I get out
I'm
a piece-
sure.
I get out a real piece of paper and say, and turn around for a second and say, Grandpappy, 10,000 gold wanted, and give it to them.
Oh, 10,000. Look at this. 10,000 gold wanted. It's not even dead or alive. It doesn't even say dead or alive. It just says wanted. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Does this mean he wants 10,000 gold or... Oh, he wants 10,000. That's a reverse bounty.
Sorry, can I see it for a second? And then I write dead or alive on the
Oh, it's a real bounty. 10,000 gold. You're in.
I make Torpor 1 million, Rumpus 1
million.
1 million and 2, and Vorkan is 597,332.
That's so specific. This must be real. We just make bounty. Did you make this for him? No, I didn't make this for him. These are real bounties. Cool. You guys are all in the Bounty Brothers, Bounty Boys.
So what's up, boys? What do you want to do?
Well, first you have to learn our theme song.
The Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the
Boys.
Bounty Boys, the Bounty
Bounty boys.
All right, ready? We're gonna all sing it together right now, okay? Just
Okay.
follow my lead. The Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys. We are the Bounty Boys. There are now 7. The Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys. If we get 4 more, we'll have 11.
11.
Okay, you learned our theme song. You're part of the Bounty Boys. Hey, you want to come to this party tonight that we got invited to?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
good. We got 4 tickets to it, and since one of our friends died, one of you can have his ticket.
Well, that was a fortunate coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really was. I claimed his bounty. I added it to
Oh,
my
by the
own.
way, what's your guys' names?
Oh, I'm Boy. This is Boys. And this is Boise.
Boy, boys, boy, Z. I'm guessing that's spelled with an IZ, right?
No, it's Boise.
C-O-S. Oh, European.
What?
What?
I'm
Oh,
not
sorry. I
peeing.
meant Jaded Dragon.
I am not peeing. My pants are up.
I meant Jaded Dragon.
No.
What? It's okay. Never mind. Um. Anyways, how can we go about getting all of us into the party?
We'd have to get 3 more invites.
Let's do it.
All right.
How?
I thought you had a plan.
Oh, do you know who's throwing the party?
No.
How'd you get invited? Can I see the invite?
Yes.
Is there a return address on it?
There is not. The
Oh.
invite just says Bounty Boys, and underneath it, it says entertainment.
Oh. Interesting. Does it have a location?
Yes.
Then why don't we just all show up?
Then we are
I'm
the
sure
bounty.
that can't go wrong at all.
Well, we are the Bounty Boys.
We are
Yeah.
the Bounty Boys.
Well, Grandpappy, you can
However, for some
Make a
reason,
few
it
more
seems
of
they have
these.
strictly made a specific amount of people invited.
Well, okay, well then do you want to go find other people who are invited and bounty ourselves a little higher?
Yes! The Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty
Boys, the
Boys are
Bounty
marching
Boys, the
off to
Bounty
see what we can do. The Bounty
Yes.
Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, we're going that way and we will steal from you.
Yes.
Indeed.
That they just start marching off in a random direction.
Guys, I have a proposition to make.
yeah.
When we sail away, they are a part of our crew now.
Yep.
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 Done.
Also, we know what they look like. You could just make a few more of these.
It's true, we could. But let's try to steal them first, I think, because if the gods are right, then
In the
they will
distance,
have
they round the
counted the
corner.
tickets and will not allow us to get in with fake ones.
We just
And I
gotta be
think
in
they're a little
early.
smarter.
We just gotta be in
That's
early.
true. True.
Is there a start time on the thing?
As you guys are having this conversation, the Bounty Boys come marching back to you guys from around the corner, and you see that they have 3 more tickets in hand. They said, "We've done it!
Ooh, nice.
Oh, awesome!
Where'd you get them from?
Those guys over there!" And he just points at the wall.
All right.
Do they look right? Are they actual perception check?
They look real.
Investigation.
They look real to you.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
Sweet. Good job.
Fantastic.
Good
Mm.
job.
You know, we have a ship.
Yes!
Yeah, we do.
Cool!
All right. Good to know. Let's go to this party.
Away! The Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, we're going to have a giant party! The Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, we're gonna be there till 3:30.
The Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys, the Bounty Boys. We're gonna have to go pee first. Sorry, I'm old. I need to go to the bathroom.
Understandable. Alright, so, as you guys make your way to the party, you get to the front door, and you see a really beef-looking Minotaur sitting there who gives Tarfer a run for his money. He goes, "Ah! Tickets! Tickets! Tickets!"
We all hand him our tickets.
So, who got the one the Bounty Boys gave you, and who got the other 3?
I'll take the one that the Bounty Boys had.
Dick
Okay.
it good, go in. Dick it,
Here you are.
dick it good, go in. Dick it,
There,
Oh,
Here you go.
there you are.
dick it good, dick it good, go in, go in.
Sweet.
Be good, go in.
Bounce. What about the other 3 bounty boys?
Ticket already good, already in.
All right.
Awesome. Sweet. They did a really good job. I wonder if the gods just didn't want to deal with us having to steal tickets.
I wonder if the gods are wondering if you would ever turn that corner that they went around, and you chose not to, which was the right decision.
Okay, good to know. That's concerning.
There's definitely some dead mercenaries in the corner.
There is 1000% dead mercenaries. Okay, well, can we like look around? Is there like what kind of party is this?
Yeah.
What's there to do?
So as you enter, you see a whole bunch of sophisticated looking people, and basically nobody that's like the Bounty Boys. They're just all like dressed up and like look like actually presentable. And then you get the gruff Bounty Boys just kind of like marching through, still singing the whole time. Um, as looking around, you see that this is like a very extravagant house, and it's got many rooms. It's got basically any kind of room that you would find in an expensive house. It's yeah, like any room you can find in an expensive house, it has it. Possibly even two.
Ow,
And
that's fancy.
when as you get in and start looking around, you as you're looking around and just kind of exploring, you see that a very interesting looking like person who almost looks like they're made of like ruby. They're just like shining red. They come up to the top of like a big extravagant staircase and they look down towards the crowd and they go, "Hello! Hello! Hello! Your attention up here, please! Hello! Attention up here, please!" And as everyone looks over, he goes, "It is time for the main event to start. As you know, we've invited only the best of the best. So, we will do a tournament to decide which one of you is truly the best. Are you ready? Anybody
Yeah.
ready?"
Yep.
Okay.
What is it? What is
I
it?
knew I invited the Bounty Boys for a reason. Okay. This is a very simple challenge. We brought you to the most extravagant house in Noonvar because you will be searching the house. You see, this is a game. We're gonna pit you all one against each other. I have invited exactly Sorry. I have invited exactly 32 people here because you will all be doing duels in games of rock, paper, scissors until only one is left standing. However, this isn't just any game of rock, paper, scissors. Before every game, no. Yes, boulder, parchment, shears, whatever. Before every game, each contestant will have 3 minutes to go around the house and choose any one object they wish. And that will be what they throw during their round of rock, paper, scissors. Sorry, boulder, parchment, shears. And whoever can convince the judge of who has the winning throw wins that round and moves on. Understood.
What do you mean throw?
Yeah,
Like
how's it rock, paper,
it's
scissors with a throw?
so basically you're going around the house, yeah, and you're getting any item you wish, and that's the item you're using. You're not actually, and then you have to explain why your item beats whatever the other person threw,
Ah.
Oh, okay.
whatever the other person's item is.
Okay.
All right. Uh, eh, I will now create the brackets, and he pulls out like a whiteboard, or sorry, a chalkboard, and he goes, "Okay, come up and tell me your name, and I will place you." So,
Tarfer.
Darfur, roll a d32.
A D32. I
Yeah,
do not have one of those, so I will just roll
yeah.
it.
12. You will be seed 12.
Or
All right.
can.
Vorken, roll a d32. You will be seed 26.
Rumpus.
Rumpus, roll a d32. You will be seed 15. And finally, Grandpappy.
Grandpappy, Gilbus Hobble Wobble.
You will be seed. Roll a d32. 30. All right, are we ready to rumble?
Yep.
So as you see, first things first, you see seeds 1 and 32 go up against each other, and then they run off and grab some items. One of them comes back with a pair of shears, and the other one comes back with a turnip. And they do battle, and they start explaining each other, and eventually the person with the pair of shears is declared the winner. And that goes on and on until eventually, who gets to go first? We get 12.
If it's 1 and
It
32 or
is,
2 and
yeah,
31.
so it is Tarfer who gets to go first.
Okay.
So Tarfer, you have 3 minutes to choose an object. So you pick a room, and then pick an object, and then come back to the table. I give you
Okay.
1 minute of real time to think of an object.
Just like any object from any room I can think of.
Any object from any room you can think of. You
Um,
basically run it by me. It's like, what are you looking for?
okay. I'd probably be looking for either the biggest object I could possibly find or something to do with like fire, like
All
a
right.
fireplace or something.
So just try and find like say something that you think you can find then.
Okay. If it's a big mansion, maybe like a
And
marble
the
like
rule
bust or
also
something.
is you're never allowed to reuse the same type of object
Okay.
as someone. Yep.
It's a fancy mansion. There's got to be like some big statue of somebody. I want to see if I could drag a statue back.
Okay, you can drag a statue. There's a statue of yeah, there's a statue. So you drag a
Like
statue. It's a
one
stat.
that's hopefully big enough that it's like nobody should be reasonably be able to get that, but I just might be able to.
Yeah, I that's what I had in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Almost
drag
as
a
big as
statue
you are.
back, and as you get back to the table, you see that the person who's been judging this whole time, another like crystal-looking person who's this one's blue, he goes, "Okay, present your items." And you whip out a statue, and the other person at the table just kind of like goes wide-eyed, and they just kind of like look around and they pull out what do they pull out again? Oh yeah, they pull out just a single piece of paper. He goes,
I
"Okay,
mean,
arguments as to why you win. You,
I mean it's got,
statue man first."
I mean it's got to be me or bust.
Uh-huh.
"That is a good argument. Paper man, go." "Well, statues can't cut paper." "Statue
Sorry.
wins. Carry on." And you move on to the next round. All right, who's next? We go. I want. who is that? That is Vorkin. I want Vorkin next.
Hmm.
So Vorkin, what do you want from the house?
That's what I've been trying to think of. What's something useful for this guy?
And as you're
Is there
walking out,
some kind of
you see you're
sporty type
against one of
thing?
the other bounty boys.
I'll grab a. Is there some kind of like bowling ball type thing? That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, yeah. There's like a marble ball.
I'll grab that.
Okay, so you come back with the marble ball. The other person comes back and he's like, "All right, we got this." And the judge looks at you guys and he goes, "All right, show." And he whips out a tomato. And you whip out your bowling ball, I assume.
Yep.
All right, arguments. Tomato first. He looks and he goes, "Well, even if he crushed my tomato, the seeds would then get planted within the ground and regrow into more tomatoes." Bowling ball, go!
I could also crush the seeds with the bowling ball.
Bowling ball wins! Next contest! I want, Rumpus.
Okay. Are there any chairs nearby I can grab? I want to grab the biggest chair in the room.
Alright, so there's like a big old throne in the back in one of the rooms.
All right, I'm gonna push that out and bring that with me.
Alright, so you drag back a throne, and you end up going against a man who has taken a long. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say it. Produce your items! So when you whip out the throne, the other guy whips out a broom. Goes, "Aha! Throne! First, why do you defeat the broom?"
Well, no matter what I do, I'm always gonna get a leg up on the competition, and this has 4, so that's already a good start. But also, it's a throne, so maybe I'm just throwing my weight around, but I'm gonna be sitting pretty on this.
Fair argument. Broom, why do you win? And the broom guy goes, "Well, first of all, I'll sweep my competition under the rug. And second of all, the broom clearly beats the throne, as the broom is what keeps the throne in tidy condition." And he goes, correct! The broom is victorious! Next competition!
Before I walk away, can I just pull out the miniature table and just say we'll table this for later and walk away?
Yes, you can. The guy takes a little
All
bit of
right.
psychic damage.
Worth it.
Grandpappy's turn.
Um, this is a big house, right?
Yes.
And like a really rich house.
Yes.
So it have magical items.
Depends. It'd only be
A
things for
lamp with a
show.
genie inside.
You can grab a lamp.
Okay, I don't want to do that. I want to have a genie inside then.
I don't think they keep that sitting around.
That's true. Um. Okay, I'm gonna grab encyclopedia because I
Okay.
think that's what Grandpappy would do.
Alright, so you head back with the encyclopedia, and the guy goes, "Shoot!" And you pull out your encyclopedia, and the other guy pulls out just a shillelagh.
What's a shillelagh?
It's like a small wooden hammer.
Hmm.
He goes, "Alright, encyclopedia, why would you win?"
I win because I have the knowledge to use to understand what his weaknesses are and use them against him. And also, it's a wooden hammer. I could just hit him in the face with it and then it would be good. It's a big book, it's a small hammer.
Fair enough. How about you? Shillelagh, why do you win? Because when you beat the book with the hammer, it gets damaged and is no longer readable. Bad logic! Encyclopedia, you win!
Whoa!
And with that, you guys move on to the next round. And then the next round, the first matchup is Grandpappy versus Tarfer.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Kaffa,
I believe in you.
I believe in you as well, Grandpappy. Let's do our best.
All right, so you
I,
guys, if you want, you can secretly message me what you want, and I'll give you a yes or a no. Note for the second rounds, there are 2 back and forths allowed. Each player gets to input 2 opinions on their item. Done. Tarfer's
Yeah,
item is allowed.
sweet.
Grandpappy, what do you want? Grandpappy, it's allowed. Alright. Okay. We shall do this. You, Tarfer, go first.
Yeah, so I pull out my chandelier that's like absolutely massive and still has the candles on fire and say, well, I mean, with this thing, it gives light to everything around it and can burn down any competition.
Yes, you old man, your turn.
I pull an apple and say, an apple a day keeps the danger away. And I eat take a bite.
Rebuttal.
Well, with that one bite, your apple's half gone, and I mean, an apple's not going to stop this thing from falling on you and crushing you.
Fair argument. Final statement.
I just chucked the apple at Tarfer.
Tarfer, what do you do to that?
I mean, it hits me.
Apple was very effective. Grandpappy is the winner.
I tried to lose that one.
I take
Not
issue.
trying to lose it at the same time.
Tarfer would like to rage.
Understandable. You take half damage from the apple.
I don't think Grandpappy could throw it hard enough to do damage.
Psychic damage from losing.
You know what?
No.
Upon further examination, the apple was not targeted at the chandelier as it was supposed to. It was targeted at the competitor, which is cheating. Grandpappy has been disqualified. Tarfer moves on.
Woo! Go get him, Tarfer!
Remember, it is item versus item, not item versus old man. Anyways, next round. And eventually you get back around to, I believe it's Vorkin that's still in?
I'm still here.
Yeah, Vorkin's still in. I don't remember whether you got limited.
I did.
Alright, Vorkin, your turn. So you can go look for an item.
Is there like a small bathtub that I could bring?
Sure, yeah, you can grab a tiny bathtub. Maybe not the bathtub, but a toilet.
Like a big sink?
Yeah,
Like one
I'll
of those
give you
big
a
bowls?
big sink, yeah. I'll give you a
I'll
big
take a
bowl
sink
sink.
bowl
Okay.
thing, yeah.
So as you get the sink bowl, you eventually bring it out and alright, produce your items. And you whip out the sink bowl while the other guy whips out a slab of wood that's been heavily reinforced. Alright, fight! And the guy with the slab of wood goes, well, my slab of wood would clearly be victorious over the sink bowl, as I would slap off the top of the sink using the wood. Rebuttal!
The sink bowl holds water. To get wood, you need water for the tree.
Water creates wood. What do you think of that? Ah, but that's only part of the wood. There is more in the wood. The wood is stronger with the water, so the sink couldn't even do damage. Final statement.
With enough water, you could drown the competition.
It was a pun, not an attack. You've been eliminated. Round 3. So he gets around and it's Tarfer's the only one of you guys remaining. Just a game of Tartha doing things. So what are you getting for the third round?
Tarfer is gonna go around and
You can get help from your allies, by the way, if you want.
Yeah, if anybody has any suggestions, feel free. Otherwise, I've got one to go with.
If you've already got something, I'd say just go with it. I
Yeah,
don't
go
have
with
any.
it. I
Yeah,
don't
go with
have
it. I don't
anything
know.
either.
Okay.
You guys have just been doing puns this whole time trying to win. Anyways,
Yeah.
keep going.
Just get
I
a
mean-
sword. Just get a sword and be like, I can stab it.
Well,
Or a
sort of.
sledgehammer. Get a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Is there,
Unless
like,
your idea is better, I don't know what your idea is.
You could, well, or you could bring Grandpappy. You just bring a person.
Do it. You can't beat up an old man.
I kind of like that. I'll grab Grandpappy.
Oh! Ah!
All
Oh,
right.
wait, is there any rules about bringing people?
There was not, since that was the final challenger, but I'm gonna have to come up with something new for that one now. So as you whip out Grandpappy, the other guy whips out an ornamental sword, which I was also scared you were about to pull out. And they go, "All right, you who pulled the old man, how would you beat a sword with the old man?"
Well,
Go with
first of all,
Grandpappy's arm.
it would be dishonorable to attack your elder. You have to respect them. And so a sword would be useless against somebody you can't attack.
Dude, rebuttal! Swords have no morals. This sword would gladly murder an old man, and probably that old man's flesh is weak to sword. Second rebuttal!
See, the thing about this old man is that he's very special, as in magical. A sword could not possibly stand up to the might of his magic.
I do minor illusion.
Extra
And
rebuttal!
do stuff.
You see, he says the sword can't stand up to the magic. Of course it can't. Swords can't stand up at all. But it could probably defeat magic, as this sword is made of iron. And iron corrupts magic. Final!
Lies! Iron doesn't corrupt magic!
Final rebuttal from you, Tarfer.
I mean, he already admitted his sword can't even stand up by itself, while mine is clearly capable of doing such things and is intelligent. There is no way it could possibly win.
Final statement, sword guy. Yes, well, it still cuts through the old man's flesh with ease. I think the sword would be victorious. And he goes, "Victory, Tarfer!"
Woo! Good job, Tarfer!
I toss Grandpappy up in the air.
Well done.
Oh!
All right, the final round.
What? I thought that was the final
No, that was
round.
the second last round.
Oh, okay.
The final round. You need one more item.
Running through the house.
I would say take Black Razor, but I don't really want to die.
That's fair.
You can take me along, but present Black Razor.
Does that work?
You've already used a person, so you'd probably not.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but I could use the magic weapon you gave me. The returning one. Yeah, I'm using my returning greatsword.
Mm. So as you step up to the podium, you see that the person you're against is one of the other bounty boys. And he
You
goes,
made it as well. Good luck, my friend.
"Good luck!" And so, present your weapons! And you pull out your returning greatsword, and the bounty boy pulls out another bounty boy. And he goes, "Well, it is time to argue. This argument shall be to the death. You will use your weapons in an attempt to defeat the other person." They go, "We are the bounty boys, the bounty boys, the bounty boys. We will kill our
are the bounty
competition."
Oh!
All right, time to battle. You may only use that giant sword, and he may only use his friend. Fight!
As soon as he says fight, I just hurl the weapon at him.
We give up! Victory, Minotaur!
Yeah.
Woo!
Immediately. So, as you guys, as you're victorious, the person goes, well, it is time for you to come see my... Oh, wait, it's time for you to claim your reward. Please follow me to this back room. And he starts,
Okay.
the blue guy starts
Alright.
walking away towards one of the side rooms
We go with it.
to see my... Oh, I was writing some fanfic already about the show. Sorry.
There it is.
Some nice hot dogs on the barbecue.
Well, as he brings you to the side room, he walks behind a desk. Thanks, Grandpappy. He walks behind a desk and sits down and goes, well, I see you've won my little game. And you guys realize that the judge was the royal the whole time.
What?
Oh, Bob.
Wow. Plot
Crazy.
twist.
And he's gonna show you
Hello.
his.
Really big desk.
This is my desk. Do you know why I'm sitting down behind it? Because I have really big papers. And he pulls them up front. And he goes, well, you see, I brought you guys here because I want the keenest fellas to help me out. And I did a exercise in keenness to see who was the keenest at the party. And you seem to be that person. For you see, I want to create a coup in Noonvar. Are you in or out?
I'm in.
I'm in, but aren't
I'm
you
in.
the royalty already?
Yeah.
Yes! I am the Prince of Noonvar. I want to be the king.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Why don't you just wait a while?
Because that's a while and I want it now.
Okay.
I guess it's
Do you
not
have
really the
any
king of
ideas?
Noonvar, it's more like the president. But still. He's still in charge
So
and I
don't
want
you
it.
have to be elected then to be the
Ha
the
ha!
president?
We don't have elections in Noonvar. It's a show of power. We're a trade town,
Oh.
you see.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
How much power do you have versus how much power does the other guy have?
Right now, minimal. And he has all of it.
Oh.
My power level is less than 9,000.
Oh no.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
That's like the base minimum is 9,000.
Yes, one would say you have to be at least 9,001 to be good.
Exactly.
Anyways, would you care to help me with my coup? If not, I will have to have you executed.
Sure.
Good.
In favor of staying alive? Yes.
Alright. So, I'm going to set up plans for a coup, and then I'm going to need your input on it, and it will happen in a few months' time.
Are
And
we
I
friends?
will owe you guys a favor.
Are we friends?
Sure. If you
Awesome.
help
My
with
name's
my coup.
Grandpappy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Grandpappy.
Can we get you to sign this form that you are now our friend?
Yes.
What? I'm not signing a form proving that I'm doing a coup. Are you crazy?
That you're
No,
our
no,
friend.
no. You're our friend, not a
That's all it
coup.
says.
No, because then I will lose the popular vote.
But just that you're our friend because we won your competition.
Yes, but I
What's
know
your
you guys
name?
are part of the Bounty Boys.
Oh,
That
like,
is
we're not
terrible
really a
for public
part-
image. You'll be
We
working
only
in the
did that
shadows,
so
you
that we
see.
can- Okay. What's your name?
You only did that for why? You brought the 3 of the other bounty boys with you, and with that you look behind you and see, we are the bounty boys, the bounty boys, the bounty boys. We follow you in secrecy.
I just kind of
Awesome. I like
Tar-
these guys.
I whisper to Tarfer, can you just grab them and drag them out?
What's your name, Prince?
We are the bounty boys, the bounty boys, the bounty boys. You see, we will never leave.
Tarfer, you should be able to grab all 3 at once.
Hey guys, let's go check out the ship that we were talking about.
Yeah, sounds good.
Pressure them outside.
They don't leave your side at all. So like they're
what's the
following
prince's
Tarfer
name?
around, I should say. Wow, the prince's name? The prince's name is Prince Burden.
Burden. Awesome. Thank you. All right, Prince Burden. Yeah, sure. Whenever you need us, just give us a call or a letter. And we'll be right back
Telegram.
here.
Wonderful!
I don't know.
It's a pleasure doing business with you, bounty boys.
Pleasure doing business with you
Likewise, that's
too.
your friend.
Hmm.
If you need any help and like gang members, we're here to help.
Okay.
Sweet. Love you, bro.
I don't.
I'm
Alright.
sorry. This is my first time being in the presence of such a big desk. So I just don't know what to say. Yes. Yes, I did just say I love you on the first date.
What was the prince's name again?
Burden.
Burden.
Okay.
Because he's a burden on us now.
Yeah. As a note too, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I also have to be up early as well.
Yeah, I was gonna wrap this up right here. So yeah,
Yep.
as you guys, I was just letting you leave that room, and I was gonna wrap it up. Sorry, my brother. So yeah, that's. I guess we can end off that
Awesome.
with Grandpappy
Yeah.
saying "I love you."
Yeah.
As good a point as any.
To the crown prince of a president.
I honestly really thought that we were gonna say, we're gonna end it when I said, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah.
Same.
Me too.
Oh man, you want to
Also-
end on that note? As
No,
you
I
guys
just thought it
leave the
was.
room, as you guys leave the room, it looks like Grandpappy has something he wants to say.
No, it was fine. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. I
And
don't
that's
know, it
where it ends.
wasn't- Yay. It wasn't as good as the other time, because... that was so funny.
It would have been a really good time to stop, but we hadn't gone to any of my actual content yet.
Also,
And
as
then I had to
soon as-
speed run the content.
Also, as soon as the Bounty Boys thing came up, this image that I'm about to put in Discord was the only thing I could think of.
Alright.
Yeah, we spent like an hour in the knick-knack store.
I'm surprised. I thought you guys were, like, in another, like, province.
Nope.
Yeah, they went
I
like
get
slightly to the left. Bounty boys, what makes you like an exquisite boy? Is that the names of the bounty boys? Keck, Fungus, and Caps?
I mean, I
No,
think
it's
that's
Boy,
you.
Boys, and Boise.
I know, but
These are their real names.
Yeah.
Those are their real names.
uh,
That's funny.
I'm sad. I'm sad you guys didn't ask about the name of the dead one because his name was Boy Delicious.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
Best of them.
He truly was the best of the bounty boys.
Yep.
Also, if I have that Bounty Boys song stuck in my head all night, I'm gonna be really upset tomorrow.
That's real good roleplay out of you. I respect it.
Also, I'm also gonna leave this here. as well.
I'm just
Well,
saying, I'm gonna be in a car with Matt tomorrow, and I'm just gonna be in the back seat going, "The Bounty Boys, Bounty Boys, Bounty Boys."
I will turn that car around.
I will say that that was worth $100.
That's funny. Anyways, I gotta go too, so I'll see you
Yeah.
guys. I'll talk to you
Yeah.
guys next week.
Yeah, I'm
Have
gonna
a
end
nice
it.
night.